Hey, it's First Attack 2022 here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. My name is Ultra David, and with me is going to be Logan Sama. We'll be looking at a top 8 that comprises some of the best players in the world.
That is a very accurate statement. We've got some of the most informed players in the world right now. Obviously, a lot of notable absences here, but for the event, I'm really happy with the turnout. We've had some great players traveling from the islands, and one in particular, which I'm very happy to see here, Mr. Crimson, who's on an enormous run. We've got Hot Dog, who's obviously here off the back of training for SFL with the Red Rooster team that he is signed to, an honorary son of Puerto Rico, I guess now, and of course some of the local talent alongside Just a Kid, who is in a great run of form as well. So a variety of talent across different regions here, descended on the 10th anniversary of First Attack. And we're going to go straight into our first winners semi-final, and it's going to be Kaba against Mr. Crimson.
As a quick rundown, if you'd like to check it out yourself, go to start.gg and look for First Attack. You can see everything that's going on. This is in winners side, top 8. The other side of winners, top 8, Just a Kid versus Mena RD. Then losers, Mono versus Strange Hale 8 and Hot Dog 29 versus Louis Man. We'll get to each of those when we get to them. But we're hopping in right at the start here. Kaba, who played a bit of G yesterday, is going back to the Guile here versus Dawson.
That's right. We saw how impressive the goal was, a combo breaker with that amazing run. We saw him get to grand finals, going back to that, but the G was getting the work done. I'm not sure about the G pick here. Obviously, Crimson has a G of his own, so he's going to be very much aware of that. But he's going to have a lot of experience in this matchup as well.
Sure.
Akainu, one of his training partners, one of the best Gs out there in Europe.
Yeah, and on the other side, of course, Kaba gets to play against Louis Man Dawson all the time as well. So these are two people who certainly know the character matchup.
Nice punish on that slide. Great use of the V reversal to completely remove the equalizing effect of that V trigger. I say that, and we've got loops on screen, so that is also the big equalizer. Of course, Dalsim, one of the most dangerous offensive characters in the game, as strange as that is for me to say.
It's true. It's corner control just like that for Crimson. On reaction, overhead low, will he take either one? No, very safe. Underneath.
Crimson is so good at utilizing that medium kick as a control tool. He will not spam it. He's using it just to see exactly how you're going to try and traverse it. And he is so good at coming up with responses to your reactions to that. Of course, he's given up a lot of frame advantage, but at that range, it doesn't really matter.
In now is Kaba, trying it out just a little bit. Another chance.
Nice defense. Block in, doesn't go for a punish, instead drill plus frames, goes for a bit of chip himself. Back dashes out and punishes with a medium kick. Looking for a knockdown with that EX. Not coming.
Too far away. Oh, it's a big chance though. Okay, again, a little bit too far away. It does require precise spacing.
Yeah, you see Crimson holding onto that V gauge now as well, not activating, because he did have the life lead. I spoke too soon. There's the activation, the big leveler, and he can just hold back. Wait for that fire damage to build up. Oh my god!
Interesting.
From full screen!
Yeah, I love that he just evaded that situation. It was plus frames after the V-trigger, so he just wanted to get out of there.
Yeah, the hard read on a limb coming out, and it works out for him. Challenges with the button. Yeah, he's so good at mixing his defense up. Kaba is really doing a good job of bulldogging his way in.
As somebody who knows the matchup really well, you can tell he does. He's in and out at really, really precise ranges. Yeah, this trying it out. But he's oftentimes, as he is now, comfortable walking backwards too. He doesn't need to be moving forward all the time.
Yeah, of course, I spoke about Crimson's experience in the matchup, but at the moment, I think Louis Man's top of the World Warrior here in Central America East. One of the preeminent Dalsims in the region, so Kaba's going to have a huge amount of experience here. He takes the first game, pushes him into the corner, and actually does manage to get Mr. Griffin to crack on defense, which is an achievement of its own. He's very, very composed, and you can see how calm and comfortable he always looks.
Oh, yeah.
Always dressed so well as well, isn't he? He looks like he's ready for a professional affair.
So you're doing his job. He talked about players on the top of their game, and he's certainly one of them. This is a guy who got 7th at EVA not long ago. He got 1st at the mix-up not too long ago as well.
Yeah.
1st at basically everything else he's been doing lately.
Yeah, he got 1st in that Global Esports Tour event in Riyadh as well.
That's right.
A heap of top players, that some of which are featured here as well. You know, he's the reigning Ripple Kumite London champ from last year.
The it's going to be that.
Yeah, he was. I mean, going into Evo, he was hyped up as one of the favorites to win the whole thing. So definitely, that's one of the cool things that I'm really enjoying right now. In that we get to experience these region versus region matchups, having been sort of region locked with online only for so many years. Now we can start to answer those questions about who is the best, whose style will be the most beneficial in these matchups. Pretty exciting stuff.
And Kaba's been doing great too. He got second at Combo Breaker. He got 9th at CEO just outside. He's been doing well in the local warrior when he has entered.
Yeah, had not such a great run at Evo though.
It was a 49th place for him at Evo.
Yeah, he went down really
pretty
early
good,
to
but
Uzura,
not
actually, who was sponsored to go out there by Kawano, the Ryu that kind of lit up Twitter.
That's right, yeah. Oh yeah, he and Kaba had a fantastic match.
Yeah, it was sick. Remember he did the DP at the very end?
Yeah. Kaba looking extremely on point with some of these reactions here.
Yeah, he's making a lot of accurate reads as well, because obviously the threat of the teleport is there. But Mr. Crimson becoming a little bit predictable with his pokes, and that's definitely very beneficial for Kaba. If he can dissuade Crimson from being proactive, it's almost impossible to do so. He there interrupts again with a button. Great
blocks. And back to range. Kaba, again, comfortable with fighting from way outside of Dalsum's range as a way to sort of move forward and then get up close. Classic anti-Dalsum strategy, and he's making it work.
Reversal pushes him straight back again, 2/3 of the screen away, but Kaba hops over, straight back in.
Ooh, just outside of it!
That's the risk, and it's going to cost him the second game. It came off for him before, just floated out. That was beautiful spacing, wasn't it, on the float?
We've seen him get that twice now. Super exciting stuff. I love that. You know I'm a happy Dalsum guy. You know I'm happy about it. You know it. We got 2 of them in the top 8. Okay.
Nice reaction.
Wow, that was actually an incredible reaction. Roundhouse slide, slow to start.
Definitely not goal sweep anyway. Again, looking to bait something out of that float. Other changes, again sliding to the activation. A lot of pressure, keeping him in that fire. You can see that health peeling off.
Okay, finally the wrist comes out.
Nice. Oh. Expert spacing from Kaba and awareness with a sweep, and again it reacts to a drill. And Crimson becoming a little bit too obvious with these yoga drills. The spacing on them is always on point for plus frames, but Kaba with the charge, able to get that flash kick out.
Ooh, sick little combo from the full screen. Strong range right there for Crimson. Yes, he can get the bounce.
Yeah, and another. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Again, the EX flash kick read works.
If that had been blocked, that might have been the end of the round. But making some good reads, and again! No more EX for that kind of thing, though. Crimson a little late on the Fierce. He'd love to try to move forward himself, yes. Plus frames here.
That was fortunate that he got hit by the enhanced boom part of that flash kick.
Right. Okay, went back to the well on that. He tried it before, didn't work. Second time was good.
And that's the thing, Crimson is not allowing himself to be conditioned. He's still going back to the things that he knows strategically should work for him, regardless of Kaba's read. He'll adjust slightly, but he's not being dissuaded from anything, and that's so important as Sim. Like, you need the confidence in your decisions.
There you go, perfect spot, perfect reaction. Slowly as he moves forward, he's going to take the hit, but not the combo.
Yeah, happy to take that full screen trade. Even on the EX boom, still in his favor. Backs off an anti-airs, and again he baits out. It's not going to be the kill. It is. Oh my god, the medium.
That was the same range where if he had gone in for drill, as he has, that's going to be flash kick on reaction, right? That is, well, intended reaction. I guess there's a read there that he's trying to enforce as well. And now in a few key situations, he has had that float backwards into the punish on flash kick. That's been huge as he's up 2-1.
Yeah, just been able to put that doubt in Kaba's head, making him just wait a split second longer to see that start up on the animation of the drill rather than, oh, there you go. That was last minute. The foot was literally on his ankle. And that's kind of the time that he's going to be forced to go through. But that pressure, of course, allows other things to open up. There's the crush counter, though. He's going to get the sweep into the knockdown. Reversal gets him out of the flames, and that's a big deal.
Offensive V reversal for free there on the roundhouse.
Catches him out, still alive though.
The defense from Crimson blocking it out, not enough. If that roundhouse had started up just a little bit faster, that was a crush into business, but not quite there. Again, Kaba outside of that Dawson range.
That's an answer.
Missed it, ended up not paying for it. And again, Kaba fighting from outside of that sim range, trying to set something up just like this.
No, drops it. Doesn't get the link. Not punished heavily though.
Oh, that's a float, yes. Again, guaranteed in that situation. Here, oh boy, it could have been good for Kaba. It is instead Crimson's opportunity.
Kaba does have the life lead, but Crimson's got that V-trigger, and yeah, he's going to just keep him there. Boy. That's a life lead already. Starts to build back the grey life. V-reversal in.
A little bit too far in is Kaba suddenly.
Yeah, Kaba's just chasing that grey life. He really wants to take it off, and he does.
Finally, Crimson off the meter. Why not spend both if you're going to spend one? 3.
Nice block. V-shifts out. Kaba's doing a tremendous job of preserving this life lead. Blocks the overhead.
That Fierce could kill if it finds the hit.
No whip punish that time on the slide. We saw him sweep those.
5 pixels? Will he go? He blocks. Tries the low. Tries it again.
Oh my god. Oh!
EX.
He made the hard read.
That Gale refreshes your air actions. He got to keep moving forward. It's match point, Mr. Crimson. The spacing wars here are so good to see. You can see at specific ranges, one character or the other has specific control. Kaba trying to be outside of Sim's range.
This, right? You can see both of them have so much experience and exactly what their options are at these different ranges, and they're both picking their time as to play, whether they want to play inside the pocket, full screen, outside. Backs up, yeah.
Yeah, this is the idea. He has seen Crimson steal turns like that in the roundhouse there. Kaba scheming to try to get the corner. No longer corner. Okay, back. Yes, takes the opportunity. On reaction, Kaba's in. Plus frames here.
Doesn't take his time.
Ooh, Crimson is concerned about a flash kick in that situation, and Kaba's going to take it.
And we are going to a final 5th game. Again, Crimson looks completely nonplussed.
Yeah, the thumbs up afterward. Good job. That was cool. Good work.
What a sensational display of character mastery from both of these two.
Yeah, just keep your eye on that medium and medium, the medium kick, medium punch for Sim. Outside of that range, you can see Guile can set things up. Inside of that range, it's Dawson's control a little bit closer in. Guile has control again.
Yeah, just creeping in and getting that clash for us.
Beautiful. A little too close, not a big deal.
Take that trade again. He's got a huge life lead here. He's going to hold on to this V gauge. V reversal if he needs it.
Oh, okay. Match point yet again, Mr. Crimson.
Round 2. Fight.
He's so good at identifying when you are wanting to just creep in behind that medium kick.
Yeah, when you're tired of standing in that spot, taking the gray life or the hits.
Just puts you straight into a 50-50 high-low for the round as well, due to that fire damage.
Crimson's making himself really safe against flash kicks right now. Really scoping that stuff out. Kaba hunting for crush, it's not there.
Time to anti-air.
Nice
with punish.
Beautiful. Kaba's in. Crimson's defense, you talked it up, it's looking strong. Great stuff. Crimson out of danger, not anymore though.
Read.
Here comes Kaba, he's got to run it. He's got to run it. He's got another chance.
One more guess. Throws him out, but that has kept him alive, and that is it.
Crimson
the V reversal took the stun off.
It did.
And the throw would have stunned him.
You're right. And then Crimson with the Yabare with his button into EX just in case. On block. Punishable, but he had exactly the right read.
It's amazing how frequently he makes the right read on defense. I think
sure.
that's like a preternatural skill that he has. Just so much experience with this character, so much work that he's put in, but he's so good at utilizing these limited options that Sim has. You have to be right. There's no coverall EX reversal for him. You have to make accurate predictions, exactly what your opponent's going to do, and he's so good at extracting that data, whether it's on tempo, whether it's on the player mood, how frustrated they're getting.
Yeah.
He's so good at all of that.
Yeah, my favorite thing about Sim is that he's obviously been buffed over the many years, but on top of that, the players as they have gotten stronger, he is the kind of character that really lets you show that, I think. As you get to know your character very well, as you get to know the other players as humans and their choices and their character options very well, he really lets that come through, and I think that's part of why he seems so strong nowadays.
Absolutely. I mean, we can talk about the benefits of which the V shift introduction, but it hardly came into it at all. That, if anything, it was Carbo that was utilizing that more so than anything. It's just the spacing, the way that he can turn around the pressure, and the way that this V trigger of Sim that was initially kind of looked at with a bit of disdain as maybe one of the weaker ones. After you build up this amount of damage, you can put someone into a situation where it's guess for gain just from them blocking your activation by the fire damage, or it's just a great leveler where you can bring back really big life leads just through putting you in that 100%. As well. So.
He's a strong one. You're not going to hear me disagree with that. We're going to head down to the loser side now. It will be Red Rooster Mono coming up to play his opponent Strange Hail 8. Mono, of course, the lead TO here for first attack.
Yeah, he's got PR on his name and PR on his back. He's done so much for this community. For the first time in a few years, he's actually been able to enter first attack, obviously, because it's not on the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
2019, it was a premiere, and he had a great run at the start of the year. Obviously, peeled up a bunch of top 8s, third at Frosty, second at Winter Clash, fifth at Texas Showdown, third at Combo Breaker. Then got that 9th at CEO, and a 25th at EVO, which I think is still a significant achievement. So, he's showing tremendous strength at the moment with this character Fang. Let's add a few tweaks that have improved him a bit, but certainly not to the point at which you would expect to see so much consistency in those results.
And just before the start of this year in CEO, from the end of the previous year in December, he took the W on that. He was
with
first place
there. With a very strong North American attendance as well.
Yeah, he had to beat Punk. Exactly, there you go.
Of course, this time round, he is going up against Strange Hell, who is a replayer from this country that you don't really get to see very often, but every time I talk to Mono, he always puts Strange Hell over. But as a player, you can look up his results. There's not going to be a lot there. He rarely enters events, even the online locals for him. He hasn't entered a single one of the World Warrior events for Central America East so far. He sporadically enters the CPT online as well. So there's not a lot here. And we saw him play against Mena, not the strongest performance. He was beaten quite soundly in the winner's side, but if you got to saw him perform in the loser's side, you saw a little bit about what he's capable of. But he's going up against the man that knows him inside out here in Mono.
Yeah, I think that's a tough draw for him. When they've played in the past, it's almost always been Mono who takes it. On FGCombo.com, their results there say that 71% of the time it's been Mono who's taken it. So it is a tough draw, I think, for Strange Hell. But yeah, when I've seen him play, including in the league that they had here in Puerto Rico for a while, I was always very impressed. And it was during that league as well that I saw him take a match over Mono, so it's not like it never happens. His Ryu's got great movement. I really like watching that aspect of this character. And he makes it work really well.
He makes the most of that Denjinriki as well, that V-Trigger 1, the enhanced fireballs. Always great to see. Hot Dog on the other side of the loser's side certainly knows how good he is. He was sent to loser's bracket by Strange Hale and Pauls, so a significant name already. But let's see how he deals with Mono, who already eliminated his teammate Olivo to qualify for top 8, which is a bit of an unfortunate team kill.
And his in-losers Mono is because he lost to Just a Kid, who looks like he's in great form.
Yeah, that was a very dominant win. Wherever he may be.
TBD.
Nice. Use that crouch medium punch. Goes for the crush counter, but Mono does not flinch. Sweep activation. Here we go. 15 dashes into the corner. Catches him with the counter hit, but drops the combo. Doesn't matter, though. The enormous stun from this V-Trigger one is enough to close it out. And a big comeback there from Strange Hell after being significantly behind on health.
Certainly knows a lot about how to play against Fang at this point. If you're from Puerto Rico, you know how to play against Fang. You may not always beat the Fang player, but you know the character very well.
I spoke to Valle a few times about this V-Trigger one, and he definitely enjoys it in a fair few matchups with Ryu. I really like the subtle tweaks it's been given over the season. Sure. I want to see Ryu throw fireballs really well.
No, it's sick, yeah.
Doesn't get him to bite there on the little shimmy.
A little wall from Mono sets things up.
Yeah, as soon as he puts the Ryu Bender down, he has to back off and respect it. The longer that he can keep Strange Hell poisoned as well, the better for him. He can just play a completely uninteractive game to stay full screen in the knowledge that that purple stuff is doing its work. He doesn't have to take any risks.
It slowly is. It's a max of 50 at a time. Here's Strange Hell. Okay!
Oh, we saw him qualify for top 8 with exactly the same thing yesterday. In your face, Tatsu to bait the throw out. Of course, chases down the V-shift as well now also.
So game 1 goes to Strange Hill. Trying to move in. There's that range there that Fang has really good control in. So backing off. That's gonna hit. Here's a chance.
Gets a knockdown as well, which is a big deal. Here we go. Holds a throw. Medium punch. Jumps over the fireballs.
Already stuns a problem. Mono really wants to hang on to that red bar, though.
Yeah.
Trigger 2. Good mix-ups out of it if he gets the chance.
Challenges after the... Oh.
Right. Getting away. Instant V-rev.
Nice, he gets out of the corner almost scot-free as well.
Setting it up.
Nice block. He's seen all of that. Chases him down, though. The counter hit conversion as well.
It's in time. Strange Hell's up close.
No, he didn't get cancelled off that low forward. Can it confirm that into medium touch? So.
And the wall comes out again. Mono.
Nice.
Just needs the one hit. He knows it. Can he get there in time? Okay, at least gets rid of the Ryu Bender. Oh, even chip is actually adding up.
Yeah, even with the enhanced, Fireball's still a big risk.
Oh,
and
he waited. The low, the low, the low. The dash up, low, wait. Forever before the overhead came on.
I respect it.
You really got to mix things up like that against people you know well.
Okay.
Here's Strange Hell. Oh, knockdown for Strange Hell. He tries it out. Oh no, just blocks.
Again, he's got the perfect angle to get over that Nishikyu.
It's like I think Mono's trying to read for anti-air, but he's getting got.
He went for the meaty throw. The V-shift was there, and that's exactly what that's for to beat. He would have got the stun.
That's what he's looking for. So Strange Hell backs off. Feels okay. Huge life lead.
Nice, and again, there's the risk of that fireball.
Comes in for it. Grabbed out of it!
Stealing frames, not having any of it.
EX for Strange Hell. And again, you can really see his character matchup knowledge.
Yeah, this is a man who has been poisoned for a number of games.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, throws him out of the knees. Delayed throw himself there, gets back thrown.
Chasing in.
Back dash.
Okay, that time Mono did not throw the up balls, so he's changing things up a little bit for what he had in that situation. Oh.
The X5 ball gets him out. Oh, no cancel. Activate. What's it going to be? Nothing. Doesn't break. Doesn't hold it all the way. Gets the knockdown. This is a big deal.
That actually okay for Strange Hells. He's trying to force the corner. He's almost there. Oh, what a reaction. Yeah! Okay, Strange Hells in.
Swinging for the fences.
Trigger's ready here. Is he in time? He's not. And instead of overhead low,
was the throw, yeah.
There it is.
Full house here today in the Puerto Rico Convention Center for Final Sunday. Of course, cheering on Mono on the stage, such a well-loved figure in the community. Rightly so. Maria Getter in front of him, no interruption though.
Mono takes his turn, finds the hit. Strange Hell's movement on Wake Up has been great. Lots of backdashes into more comfortable situations.
Yeah, it's very difficult for Fang to put you in situations where you're grounded due to his frame advantage. He's slow and normals.
Yeah, that's a good spot for Fang right there. That stand-like kick range is going to be safe. Really, what a space to bring that out.
There's the guard break. Played the game of chicken and lost. This is looking to be all square. Chases him down, expecting a V-shift. Didn't come. Where's the side switch? Blocks it again. He's seen that and he swings for the fences once more. Mono could sense it. Delayed.
Round 2.
Looking to take a lead here.
Just navigating, plus frames here. Oh wow, it steals a turn, but it works out.
All aboard the copter out of the corner now. He has got the corner control. Nice, we'll take that knockdown trade.
Mono out of there. So is Strange Hell though. Okay, Strange Hell's back.
I like the use of the light kick there to just keep him stationary. Uh-oh.
Woo!
Oh no, the hit stun ruined his throw attempt up, and now he's in the corner. He's gonna have to take all of this.
Oh,
Where's the
very
poison?
tough spot. Will he go cross
There
or
it
not?
is.
Juggle.
And he blocks again.
What a delay by Strange Hell. He was just waiting, looking for the right
You
spot.
can see him just micro walking back as well, like just pump faking it on that pad. But he's been so good at blocking these mix-ups. As we said a few times, he's seen them all so many times. He knows what's on the menu. He's eaten at this restaurant before.
And this is a guy in Mono who is not just a Fang user, but he's one of the developers of a lot of Fang technology.
Nice counter hit conversion off the jab, and he gets the side switch as well. No
Attempt on it.
anti-air,
Yeah, I'm surprised not to see it.
And I guess maybe that's some of the trepidation in terms of getting caught out by the Nish Q and switching to the Crouch Fierce perhaps sometimes.
Sweet. Oh boy, that was a chance on whiff there, but Strange Hell a little too far. Here's a hit.
Catch him.
Trying to chase, get in the corner. He's in. There's a little bit of trigger time left. He can set up mix-ups. I think he was looking for that. Another chance, though. He follows up, and on the last hit of it, Mono is going to find the kill. Goes up 2-1.
Fun win.
Yeah, nice escape from the corner, but as you said, looked like Mono was chasing it down. Didn't matter, managed to maintain the pressure and close out that third game to go 2-1 up here in losers.
Backing off slightly as Mono. He'll often move back there. Try to set up the mine. Try to set up the up balls. Try to set up the V skill. He's playing pretty patiently in that spot. Here we go. Oh, big chance! Down forward Fierce. Gets Mono busted.
Puts himself back in the corner though. He's going to take all this pressure yet again. Oh, the delayed EXDP just busts out whatever that was. No counter hit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he tries to interrupt after that. He's put the cloud down in front of him several times on whiff, and he hasn't really tried to challenge. There he did, and it didn't work for him.
Oh yeah! Oh, big chance for,
Nice.
well, okay. Monkey situation. Mono
Rush
finds the
counter,
hit into
but
nothing. They're both alive.
And again, catches the backdash. He's been a bit predictable, trying to get back to a range in which he can dictate a fireball game.
At the beginning, he was using that to pretty good effect, but as this has gone on, Mono's been great about seeing it.
Catches it
Yeah.
by holding the coward crouch. Nice, ready for the V-shift.
Strange Hell in big trouble all
Oh
of a
God,
sudden.
one more for the stun. He techs.
Mono really hunting for it. Okay, fine, it's not gonna happen.
What a huge life lead he's got. Tatsu straight through. And again, the throw. The V-shift is not punished.
Strange Hell jailed. stuck as that Fang Hail falls on him. Here's Strange Hail.
And again, that hit stun worked against him. How's he going to be able to work it? He's not. Didn't get the second jab.
Oh, bad spot. Yeah, just a bad spot. You know, if he was looking for the cross-up command dash there, he could be looking for a dash into grab or low or overhead. A lot of options for Fang. Mono is the one who moves on. Again, that was loser's side, so Strange Hail out. Mono continues.
Yeah, Mono padding out that 71% win rate with a couple extra percent now.
There you go.
And eliminates Strange Hail. Not a surprise, kind of how we've seen that go in the past, but Strange Hail with a solid performance, certainly showing us exactly why he is one of the most highly rated players here in Puerto Rico. But the talisman of PR advances into the final 6 here in top 8. We'll be finding out who he is playing later on, I think.
He'll play against Kaba in the next round.
Oh, that's the pairing, is it?
Yes,
Excellent.
it is.
A run back.
So
That's going to be an exciting one as well, because when they played it was 3-0 both times at Combo Breaker, so looking forward to that one. Might be a bit closer this time around. Louis Man and Hot Dog are up next. If they want to get on the stage, I believe they're here. Let's have a look out there in the crowd.
I've certainly seen Louis, man. I see him down there in the front row.
Do we have a Hot Dog? Lizzie29, where are you? Hot Dog came all the way over here to train with the SFL team, of course, joining Red Roosters on their lineup in SFL US, and he's come back once again for first attack. Hot Dog had a fantastic 2019, really surprised us with some big results. He won the North American Regional Finals, right? I think it was. I believe it was that one. Anyway, I remember him beating Do in a grand final somewhere, and he beat Bottlenecks in the mirror match.
Yes, you're absolutely
Stuck in my brain. Since then, not really traveled much at all, even at the limited events that there have been, and he has been somewhat active online, but not many big results for him. I think he's only managed like a couple of top 8s in their CPT online qualifiers as well. So he's certainly due a better run. He finished just outside top 32 at EVO, and of course went to losers quite early on here in pools against Strange Hail. So a mixed bag of form at the moment, but I'm sure he'll be happy to be in a top 8 once again.
There certainly is a lot of skill there. There certainly is a lot of control that he has. I really like his bomb setups. Always cool for me to watch. And also, I just want to say, he has the best custom character in Street Fighter 6 that I've seen so far.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
It's so ugly.
That's saying something, because a lot of them,
it's great.
There's a lot of ugly characters.
Here's the thing. It's not ugly in a just what's the grossest combination
I
could
not
do.
a waking nightmare one.
It's not a nightmare.
Okay.
It's just a hilariously well done ugly character. I appreciate it, because that's what I'm going to be doing myself. If I weren't here right now, I would absolutely be working on the grossest character I can do.
You've been doing the adult thing and actually enjoying this beautiful island.
I've had a great
whilst
time.
Some of us have locked ourselves in our hotel rooms with a laptop whilst looking out of the window at the beautiful weather.
Yeah. I just got back from El Moro, the 500-year-old castle on the edge of the
I mean, we've got
bay.
500-year-old castles.
Where are
in
you
Britain.
from? They're all over the place. Yeah, that's not something I get access to
me.
very often. So I made do. And then the opponent here, Louis Man. A very strong Thalsim, certainly one of the best sims in the world. He's been showing up big time for a long time at this point. EVO was not what he wanted it to be, but he was, 13th at CEO.
I don't think he actually showed up at EVO. 2 DQs, he went 0-2.
Wow, okay, that actually makes sense. That this
was
is,
it like 769?
It was 769th. You're totally right about that. No, you're right. But for CPTs, he's been in the grand finals over the last couple of years. Hasn't gotten that big up, but he's been very close. Many of those situations.
He's currently #1 ranked in the World Warrior for Central America East. He hasn't won one yet, though.
Hey, it's an overtime thing.
So he's very consistent, but hasn't got the W.
That's one of the great things about the World Warrior program, is that if you are that consistent player, this is your chance to qualify.
I like that format way better than the one and done online qualifiers.
I'm with you too.
If next year comes around and we go back to a combination system of offline online, I hope they keep the World Warrior, and then the rest is just online events, and we lose this one and done.
It would be fine with me.
Absolutely, we are aligned on that one. Let's see how aligned Louis Man can be on his character pick here, though, because Sim against Bison is problematic.
It's a tough one.
I think. I mean, I've seen Crimson have really good performances in that matchup, but Crimson is arguably one of the best players in the world.
Sure, no doubt about it.
He has got a Rose, and I don't know anything about that matchup at all.
I have to agree with you. I don't know anything about that. But yeah, we've certainly seen the Rose as well from Louis Man for quite a while at this point. He's somebody who really likes to have control-type characters, and he makes them work very well. As far as Dhalsim versus Bison goes, Bison just has so many plus frame situations, so much mobility. It's hard for Sim to nail down in those situations. He steamrolls once he gets the chance.
He doesn't really care about being in that awkward medium kick range as well, because Psycho Axe outranges it and will like the crush counter into the knockdown and the corner carry is a really big deal for Sim to deal with.
It's a spot where he can turn it into plus frames with the EX Scissors immediately as well. So yeah, totally. It can be a tough match.
Well, at the moment, it's going to be a tough match to get it on the stream, because I'm not sure exactly where the players
Neither
are.
one's up here. That could be tough as
Let's
well.
find out what
we're looking around.
Okay, we're doing a
Deadpool, can you
tour
help
of the
us
arena.
Find it? I see him looking. Yes. So there you see the stage behind Deadpool.
Yeah, there we are. That's the cosplay area. And they've been running contests, taking photos, all that good stuff.
Yeah, one cool
Body
thing
paint,
about
nice.
First Attack is that there's always a lot of stuff going on in here. It's not just a fighting game tournament. There's also other games here always. There's League. There was a Pokemon Unite, which I think is actually happening
Valorant
right now.
next to us
yeah,
as
Valorant.
well yesterday.
Yep. So there's a lot of other stuff happening here. But if you, of course, want to come up here and play the fighting games, great spot to do it. On Friday, I got a few hours of just playing casuals in, which was awesome. People here are always very friendly, and a ton of strength on the island.
Oh, it's a beautiful place, man. The community is so welcoming. I always find that when I come to here and the DR as well, the two places that I've had the honor of getting the opportunity to attend these events, and the community is just so great. Real bad man. That's Vegeta, by the way. He wears that. I know that from the lore. I've seen it on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, that's your...
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that. So thank you. Bandytech has shown
There
up
he
with-
is! Let's
Oh.
make some noise for Hot Dog! Woo! Now
He
all
actually
we
had to
need
stop
do
and
is-
chat with people. Man of the people, of course.
Absolutely.
You can see some of the cases for PCs up here on the stage as well. There's some beautiful ones.
Yeah, the whole Street Fighter 5 tournament's been run on PC, by the way, without any kind of hitches or drawbacks.
Oh, that's good to hear.
It's run perfectly smooth.
Oh, you gonna sit
shout
down?
out to the-
That's cool.
Shout out to the team.
Have a good time out there, Hot Dog 29. Hope you're having a good day.
Hot Dog, you're up to play, bro. Just so you know.
Yeah, we're talking to you.
That's right. And those lovely Adidas Bait Street Fighter collab sneakers that you're wearing.
Hey, okay. Louis Man coming up to the stage.
Hot Dog making his way out to the stages. There he is.
Look, there's a lot of stuff to do in Puerto Rico.
There is.
There's a lot of stuff to do. Fighting games, just one of them.
They are something so great, but also so is enjoying this beautiful island.
Absolutely, yep. I went snorkeling. I went to a book museum with...
A book museum?
Yes, with documents from 1493.
Wonderful.
It was actually super sick.
The year after Columbus sailed the
It was
ocean
actually,
blue.
the document was a signed and sealed document from King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella providing materials for that dude's ships. Cool glasses. Or maybe 2 glasses? What are you doing there? How many pairs of glasses does he have on?
Has he got clip-ons on the front?
I think maybe.
It's got the anti-glare tech built in.
Not so for Louis Man.
Have you
who's-
ever been to the... you're not a glasses man, are you?
I am a glasses man, yeah.
Contacts now, though.
Well, sure. Right now I do have
Yeah,
them, yeah.
samesies.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have them in America. You ever go to the movie theater and it's a 3D thing, but you've got your glasses on, so they have the clip-on ones at the front? You
Yeah,
have those?
I've only had those once. I've only seen those once. Typically, I
That's
just
kinda
gotta
what that
suffer with the
reminds
extra
me
ones on top.
Oh, double up. That can't be fun.
Oh, no, not great.
All right. So, character pick. It is going to be Sim. I really I love this Sim costume as well. Forgot it was in the game until I saw Louis Man using it yesterday. But here he is.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh!
Oh, sweet intro. Hot
Nice.
Dog 29. Louis Man, again, we are in loser's side.
Round
Both of
one.
them actually sent down to losers before the top 16, so they've had a pretty long battle already.
Nice backdashes and takes out the scissors.
Movement and trying to maintain your own pressure is a huge part of getting the W here as Dalsum. Of course, easier said than done, but regular zoning is not going to be it.
Yeah, I think the thing that you're seeing Louis-Man do here as well is really trying to control the spacing by any means that he can. That backdash is definitely being something, but he is cornering himself. And again, you see the backdash
yes.
again. Yeah, he just wants to stay out of range, but he is cornering himself. V reversal, nice and early.
Look at the gray life on Hot Dog side. That's plus. Any overheader low would be 200 damage. So
Nice,
Oh.
the Gale. Back throw, is it going to be slide activate? There it is. V reversal again, doesn't want anything to do with this command grab. Uh-oh.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, what a read.
It's the second time he's done Gale on Wake Up now. Oh!
Trying to enforce mix-ups here. It could be overhead low. It was low, and just pestering with the light kick is enough.
So you're already seeing like really good awareness from Louis-Man about exactly what the win condition is in this matchup.
Yeah.
It's not getting pinned down, basically, and he is backdashing for his life. The only problem is going to be when he does get put back in the corner. We saw him fight out quite well earlier, but when he starts having to deal with these meaties and those wake-up gales are not on the menu.
This man on the left's got a plus frame crouching like, come on. Ooh, it's a, well, for not Hot Dog, yeah, plus frames into pressure.
Nice, the
Louis-Man.
vicious break, but
Trying to
straight
get
into
out.
a counter hit. Gonna wear out that heavy kick button. Backs all the way off, no danger.
Yeah, really not too much out of that.
Yeah, a little bit too high on the drill.
I certainly understand him trying to create pressure. Again, that's going to be a huge part of him trying to get the victory here. Watch how he responds. Oh, boy. Okay, he's in. Watch how he responds when Hot Dog clearly has back charge for scissors. Right now, he can't do anything about it. He's just stuck.
Hot Dog holding up forward, and I'm really not sure about that. Well, Louis-Man's giving him back the corner again. Bad slide. Catches him low, hard knockdown. What's it going to be? Tick throw gets teched, and he keeps him there with the heavy punch. It was the roundhouse from closer earlier on. Louis-Man trying to take to the air and get out by any means that he can, but Hot Dog very, very comfortable here in terms of adjusting. Louis-Man was showing some, some really interesting spacing.
Yes.
And getting some nice whiff punishes in, but it just didn't put Hot Dog off at all. He would continue to scissors, continue to bulldog his way in, bully his way in on Sim, and he eventually managed to put him in the corner, and Louis-Man was just eating way too much.
He moves into about that range, and then, yeah, what he's looking for is scissors to get things going. And at max range, you're not going to get punished anyway. He's already exactly where he wants to be.
And
2
let's
red
be honest,
bars.
Sim is not punishing you devastatingly off a
No,
-4 situation.
right, yeah, it's stand light kick only at max range especially.
Nice, keeps him there with a light punch into Psycho Axe, but Louis-Man fights his way out with a crush counter, nice meaty slide, and he's going to get a drill.
Okay, bunch of great pressure for him. It really evened things up. Oh, come on. Right, look for the guaranteed V-Rev. Louis-Man back to trying to control things.
Yeah, not meaty enough. Oh my god, the buffer was beautiful.
Interesting.
Lincoln on counter hit, sensational stuff.
The start here is tough to avoid for Sim. Okay, walking forward. If you see Bison walk forward, you know that's not going to be EX scissors, so you can be a little bit more active. But now that you see him crouching, you know it could be EX scissors. You got to not be there.
Oh, he's going to link off of that.
Spacing by Hot Dog. He's in.
Nice slide on the action, counter hit conversion to the knockdown, teleports out. Uh-oh, I don't know what he pressed there. It was a late button. Oh my god, the delay, and that should be good.
No doubt about
damage
it.
to spare.
But starting the strong without EX is a big deal. Louis-Man will get to be a little bit more active at the start. Yeah. All right, well. Just like that. Outside of the range entirely, so Louis-Man takes the opportunity to move forward. Down! No. Sorry, back strong instead of down strong.
Nice. Catches him on the start for that Psycho Axe, stealing frames, but he gets back thrown. At least he's still in the fire.
Was there a button?
Yeah.
Nice call. Uh-oh.
Crusher, yeah, there we go.
Great conversion.
And even when he doesn't have meter, he's going for the heavy scissors at that range and still getting in anyway.
Yeah.
Because as I said, the minus, like, who cares about Dalsim punish there?
Yeah, and there's a range where Dalsim, outside of things like stand light kick and back medium kick, just doesn't really have that much to say. I mean, all of his buttons are going to be minimum 9 frames at that range, and that's, you know, it's hard to contend with somebody like Bison at that spot.
Are we going to see a character change, or is he just taking a moment to just reconfigure his approach?
As we mentioned, he does have a Rose. I don't know if he feels this is a good potential matchup for it. Maybe not. I guess not.
The power of the costume change.
I have been a little surprised at some of his situations where he's used V-trigger rather than holding on to the red bars for V-reversal or V-shift, escaping situations. He's been put in the corner so often that that seems like it might be valuable, but he's made different choices.
He's in the corner immediately. Safe by the counter hit frames.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this. Oh, he wanted anything there.
Nice. What side is he in? Oh my god, that's not your day when you're dropping those opportunities.
Trying to be on top. And, oh boy, that's a punish and probably a kill. Yes, it's match point hot dog.
Yeah, the speed at which he got put in the corner, I'm not sure what he wanted to change in terms of his strategy, but he wasn't able to implement it at all. Straight away into the absolute worst situation. Standing outside of that scissors range.
There it is. Oh no, the miss on instant teleport.
And then he gets crush countered as well. The worst possible outcome.
Oh,
nice,
it
the
is
counter hit.
Not working out for Louis-Man, but everything's working out for Hot Dog. Okay. Okay, needs a lot of work here.
I like the entry jump into the slide.
Plus frames. Yikes.
That was a late command grab.
And there you go. It's going to be Hot Dog who takes it 3-0, eliminating Louis-Man from the tournament.
Louis-Man goes out with a fizzle. Hot Dog not really in any danger at all during that set. He was just able to just continually play like a forward game. There was not really much of a back foot for him. Yeah. Not really any reason to be wary or reticent. You know, the kind of the offense that you see someone like Crimson able to lay down, that was never really there. He wasn't able to get into that gear of sim play. It was always on the back foot, whether it was back dashing, whether it was just walking out of that range. He was so afraid of that scissors.
I mean, you can see why, right? Bison has that gigantic effective range where he can turn it into plus frames immediately. Yeah. And even if not plus frames, as we mentioned, even just roundhouse scissors at that range. Even dash into roundhouse because you think that Dalsim's going to be blocking for too long.
He's here!
Anyway, all sorts of stuff. We're going to be moving over to the winner's side where it will be Just a Kid versus Mena RD.
Hopefully he's shaking the sand out of his sneakers. He's going up against Mena RD, two of the most informed players in the tournament at the moment. Coming off some great results, of course. Mena we saw do so well as CEO. Wasn't able to get the win against Idon, but a very strong performance from him. He also got to the grand finals at the Global Esports Tour recently, where he lost to Mr. Crimson, pulled out some of his other lesser seen characters. I've seen him use a bunch of characters recently in Balrog and going back to the Birdie as well. Yeah. But this tournament, it's just been all Luke pretty much all the way.
This guy won the CPT Central America East, first place in that. And he did it mostly with Luke,
Yeah.
But he did do it one game with Birdie, and so they let him say that he won with Birdie, and they unlocked the Birdie tracksuit colors. But yeah, extremely strong player, no doubt. I think he does come into this as one of the best in the world. Before EVO, there was a lot of chatter about him being one of the favorites for it. Didn't end up turning out that way. He got 33rd, which is a strong showing, but not what he was looking for, certainly.
I mean, he went to losers quite early at EVO, I think it was.
It was not the weekend he wanted.
Yeah, Wolfgang sent him to losers earlier on, and then he got eliminated in the mirror match by Chris CCH, who had a great run. Speaking of Chris CCH, he was obviously eliminated in 9th place in that decider against Just a Kid, who did make top 8 at EVO. And Just a Kid is on a really interesting vein of form because he is showing huge amounts of quality. Of course, the breakout in the 5v5 Midwest versus West Coast at Combo Breaker. From there, he's had a number of impressive tournament results. He's already at Capcom Cup.
Yeah.
He won the CPT Midwest, which was an epic losers run, by the way. He went to losers really early on and managed to go through all of the brightest and best talent that Midwest had to offer on his way to taking that spot. But he didn't have a great performance, I think, at... Which was it? I think it was CB who didn't do very well.
He got 17th at Combo Breaker. He got 25th at CEO, so it's not all first places for him, but there's a lot of him making it to grand finals, including 2nd place at Texas Showdown earlier this year.
Yep.
There's a lot of chatter at that tournament and since then about him being one of the best in NA, and I think that's absolutely right. There's a lot of chatter as well about Jury and how strong she is. He himself will tell you he thinks that she's extremely strong.
Well, she's a character that has a load of really strong tools, but her reward for them was always really poor. But some of the changes that she had, the quality of life changes, she's got new counter hit links that she can do. She's got that great standing fierce buffer now that she can really use to whiff punish or just fling out there as a buffer as well. And she...
Okay! Wow. What a round one. As we're talking about the characters, Just a Kid absolutely just blows through. On top of that, she can, after light pinwheel, have a great standing reset situation.
So legit.
And that means that she doesn't need to charge up her specials as much as before, because she can just be playing this excellent strike throw game.
Nice punish on that as well. She's got 2 excellent EX moves as well that she can just throw out. She's got tremendous answers to projectiles. One of the few characters that still has first frame projectile invincibility. I like him using that. Boy. I really like the Luke's using this V-skill too.
Yes.
It's such a great tool when you pair it with his incredible corner game that he has already. You know, when you start having to take throws because of this V-skill, we're playing on PC as well, and that V-skill too is very hit confirmable. Yes. But even if you're not, you can still cancel it into the EX fireball and get plus frames again.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Jury at the start of this match, but that Luke character's pretty good too, I guess.
I've heard that he's decent.
He's pretty good.
The future's bright for him.
Yes, definitely continues. Actually, for both of these, it'll continue. Here's Mena RD in the corner, not pressing too hard. Just the Kid. Pretty close to getting throw loops in mid-screen. Not exactly, nobody does, but she's one of the closer ones.
Hey, Nakali doesn't feature though.
Okay, fair enough.
Wow. Her dash into low short is like so threatening.
Yeah.
Just because of the range of it, unlike characters like Rashid, I guess, she actually gets legitimate conversions off of such a far range as well, and forces Mena to go back to the character select screen. Whether that's going to be for a change, whether it's just going to be for a little bit of consideration about exactly what Just a Kid's shown him, but he's very, very confident here. He qualified very confidently, beating Mono 2-0.
Yeah, Just a Kid looked good in that. Mena had to make it past Strain Shale, and he did so. So he's going to go over to the birdie here.
And I'm going to hold my hands up here and say this is a matchup that I have not seen hardly any at all.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. But I really like that he's kept birdie in his wheelhouse. He's still... Men RD can use him in such a way that is still effective.
He's got Mags in his region though, right? So he's going to...
Yeah, Just a Kid will know him. Yeah, for sure.
Really well averse to this matchup. Yeah. Nice!
Ooh.
Speaking of
roundhouse, huh? The button?
Easy to forget that Birdie has got one of the best corner games in Street Fighter 5 still.
Just a Kid out of there, trying to set things up. No! Mena RD again shutting down. Great jump timing.
Makes the hard read.
Yeah.
Dashes straight into the hanging chain, into Oki.
Just a Kid really just waited it out, did not want to challenge there. If he blocks one more, he's going to get, well, he's about to get got. Oh, man, what a round this is for
Still
Mena.
alive. Overhead will do it. Activation on that EX, it's so quick. And there's the trade. Saw the gap, pressed the jab, all he needed. That's much more like it from Mena.
Just so much about him finding the right spot on screen and harassing with his excellent buttons. Delay on that. Here's
There's
the
so
setup.
many right spots on screen for Birdie though, right? Like his normals are so good at controlling space. And Jury's projectile is certainly not something to dissuade Birdie from playing that game. We saw the great answer of the bullhorn there.
Will confirm from Just a Kid. Gonna get pretty good damage. Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful
nice
stuff.
punish.
Yeah, that is definitely punishable. But the upside of that for Mena is that if he finds the hit,
Oh my God.
if he finds
Why
the hit,
would-
he's got a super.
Why would you press roundhouse in that situation? That is an insane read.
She
Into the
lives,
best
but
OT of
she's
the-
in
Oh
trouble.
my God, that was so delayed as well.
Just blocks it all out. It's fine. Mena already hunting for one hit. Here's the can. On setup. She's got the V-skill loaded. Oh, wow. Reading jump, I suppose.
Final round. Fight.
Punish, yeah, there we go, into the good Oki.
Here's on the other side of the stage, but a very similar situation that we've seen already 3 times.
Again, he finds the time, that time jumping over the roundhouse, not the overhead, but I think that's pretty much what he was looking for both times. Back into the corner you go. Nice punish.
It's happened twice here that has been punished to Just a Kid getting out of the corner. Oh my God, Mena.
Right, yeah. Activation off the flip, plus frames.
And Mena just patient, hanging out. Gonna be safe on that. Just get in. Oh boy. Mena would love to be in trigger. Easier said than done right here. Just to Kid not giving him easy spots.
Charging up 2, there's all 3 of them. So he can play at this mid-range now. Can't be too predictable because I'm sure that bullhorn is charged up.
On reaction, very nice. There was a V-skill, I think, on Just a Kid's side. Oh, big hit. Here's Just a Kid.
Chases him down, and that's going to be the second game. A great turnaround from Just a Kid after a mauling first round with that Birdie. He found his ranges. He was able to set the pace. As soon as he gets those charges up, it does certainly change the pace of that matchup.
Yeah. So back to character select again. You know, Mena's got a whole wheelhouse. We have not seen the only 2 on up his sleeve. Back to Luke, though? Okay, and very quickly so.
Into that V-skill 2.
2 games up is Just a Kid.
Fight.
All right. Fishing away against the crush counter, the big conversion into the corner. Straight out. Oh my God, he's going all over the place. Scrambles.
Look, this is already where Mena wants to be. Plus frames there, backs off. Spot where he can anti-air. Oh boy, but he goes in instead,
Dash
and it's
under,
Just a
and
Kid
that
in.
was surely an obvious pick, but that V-trigger allowed him to get away with that double hit medium kick on block. The fear of the cancel. Nice jab interruption.
Working on super as well. Just a Kid in control.
Knee strings nice and tight. Looking for that activation. He gets it though off the Sandblaster.
Just a Kid at a great range where he can react. Hunts in a little bit, back out to safety. Okay, look.
They're safe. The
Wow.
defensive shimmy.
And that is going to be match point for Just a Kid.
A brave walk back at -2.
Fight.
And RD maybe looking more for fireball games.
Walk for the cross cut.
Looking for the hit confirms. And here he is. He's got the full-on corner, but he's been in this situation before just to get out of it.
Blow straight through that V-Skill too. No throw hit mix up for you.
So Mena trying to be patient there in the corner, but he is stuck. Just to get at a great range for anti-airing. Great range for trying to get the whiff punish. No, medium kick. Here he is. Mena keeping it slow, looking for the confirm. He's got trigger ready at any time.
Backdashes out, doesn't want to give him medium kick or sweep activation. No plus frames allowed.
Next hit confirm will be
Oh,
super
and he
for Just a
catches
Kid.
him into the CA, and a 3-0 statement from Just a Kid. Very impressive, and he moves into winners finals.
Where he will play against Mr. Crimson. So on that winner's side, 3 people who have qualified for the Capcom Pro 2 already. We just saw 2 of them right there, and in that next winner's finals we'll have a little later, it will be 2 of them yet again between Just a Kid and Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, very impressive stuff from both of them, looking in great form. It's going to be a real collision of momentum as we see that winners finals. I'm not sure what we have next. It's going to be losers bracket, Kaba versus Mono. And this one, when I saw this last time, I think the last time I saw this was Combo Breaker in top 8. They both played twice. They played each other twice in winners final and losers final. Winners final, winners semis. Mono won 3-0 the first time, and then Kaba won 3-0 back. So a real pendulum gaming.
Interesting.
Very interested to see how this one develops, because obviously that was a few months ago. A lot has happened since then.
Long history is that Kaba has taken many more of the sets that they have played.
Yeah.
76% according to FGCombo.com, his win rate over Mono. And in recent times, you know, he's had control. He's won some of these sets. Blink Esports, Battleground, he won. MetaView Monday they played, he won. Blink Esports Battleground before that, he won. But that was 3-2. 3-2. And at the previous Blink Esports, it was 3-1 for Kaba, then 3-1 for Mono as they played in Grand Finals. And before that, it was 3-1 for Kaba as well. So
it seems very difficult to predict actually.
Exactly, yeah. Even though historically there's this long 76%, in terms of any individual match, it's going to be close.
Or not close at all.
Or a blow up, but maybe that's a blow up for the other fellow.
What we're telling you at home is we have no idea.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Kaba would definitely be benefiting at the moment if we were running a traditional CPT format, because he's had some really good finishes in tournament. Obviously that second at Combo Breaker would have been a lot of points in the traditional format, but as it stands, wasn't able to get the W in the CPT. And he's only 10th in the World Warrior after 3 events that he has actually entered as well. So not converting into this online era, but here he is again on the main stage. Still in the top 8 after being sent down by Mr. Crimson in a very tense back and forth match.
I remember in, I believe it was 2018, he got first place at first attack, and your reward for getting first place was that you get to play against Mono in a set afterwards.
Oh yes, he always used the challenge.
He always used the challenge. Yeah, and that was a good set. It was close when they played after that, but you know, it is hard to be the TO and also to be a competitor at the same time.
It's hard for most people, but Mono seems to make it look so easy.
Well, I mean, look, he's in this top 8 still. He's minimum 5th. But, you know, he's the guy who has been able, as we've rattled off his recent wins / top 8s and entries into grand finals and losers finals and the like. So he's got a great year. So far, he's trying to keep it going.
Yeah, super consistent in terms of his top 8 appearances, but not many wins since obviously that big CEO result.
Yep.
He's going to want to push as far as he can in this. Anything that, you know, delays him having to go back to work, I guess. There's a brief respite from him from answering everybody's questions about the event. He can just focus on what he loves doing, which is poisoning people from full screen.
Guile for Kaba.
I really enjoy watching this matchup because I think like if Fang can start actually playing a non-interactive game and really rely on the poison, it becomes very difficult for Guile.
As many of Guile's matchups are, I think that's true for both these characters. They have very specific spots on screen where one is good and the other one struggles, and then a little bit forward or backwards from that, it's the other one who has control. So it's going to be super important to see who gets those spots on screen.
Yeah, Gala, a very different character now to when he was one of the best rushdown characters in Street Fighter V. A bit more of a traditional archetype that you'd expect from Guile now.
Okay, here's a confirm.
Just gets the knockdown, catches him low with the counter hit medium. Big chunk of damage off that V-trigger too.
Okay.
Okay, the poison is on, and the hard read EX flash kick. Kaba has not been afraid to let those off.
Round 2.
I'm not sure with one bar whether Mono could have got the kill off the punish anyway.
No, he would have beaten him. Oh, here's a chance for him up close. Yes. Oh,
Nice.
beautiful.
Well, he puts himself back in the corner there, gets the side switch.
That might hit still. No, okay, not in time.
Yes.
Underneath! Oh, what a
It's
call.
very smart to use the V-trigger activation to negate those recovery frames of the sweep, but in the end it's not mattered because Mono closing it out. A lot of damage in the corner. That poison was racking up at the same time as well.
It's fun to watch the start of these rounds. This is a spot where Guile can throw a boom, but also where Fang can do a command dash pretty well. So there's a big contention there at the beginning of each round. Oh no!
Great corner carry as well. Keeps in there.
Yeah, the stun is mounting. Kaba taking the hit.
The reversal gets rid of the stun and also the poison, which is very important. Jumps out. Looking for a crush counter, but Kaba doesn't take the bait. There was no tech there, and he's got the corner control.
Yeah, he was really just giving that sweep activate to Mono right there with his down back.
Nice trade. The knockdown, well worth it. Catches him though with a counter hit, double knee.
Oh, he went for the
The
light
reset! And Kaba that time telegraphed. Mono knew what to expect.
Yeah, and that maybe makes sense to look for that after that unexpected standing reset right there. More commonly, he'll go for the knockdown right there, but he just wanted to be very fast. And after that, people will oftentimes scramble, look for flash kicks. That's exactly what Kaba did.
Again, taking that trade off the cloud, well worth his time. The knockdown gives him a lot of control. Dragon suplex in the corner. Oh my god, catches him cross up. Not sure what he was trying to do. Maybe a delayed flash kick, but got him standing up.
Great jump timing. Oh,
Nice!
Yeah. Full on punish
A real
there?
punish, yeah.
Yes!
Mono is flowing right now.
The trigger's
Bro
over.
will do it.
It did good work.
Nice
Stand
jab. That was such a good jab interruption.
Woo! Delay! It's not enough yet. Grab
is,
is gonna
though.
do it. Look at Kaba. What a battle back.
Mono rocking back on his chair.
Fight.
Exciting stuff here. Big comeback from Cover there. Spends the bar to get through. The poison is down.
Hey.
Wow, worked out for Mono. That was a nice conversion. Good awareness. No chase down on the V-shift in the corner. That one was blue, not purple, so should have been able to react to it. And again, baits out the EX flash kick.
Yeah, so commonly Mono will keep moving right there.
Ah.
Kaba back to the well. Water this time. Underneath. Beautiful spacing. Trigger ready for both. Here we go.
That should be it. It is. The Fierce closes it out with more to come.
And that V-Trigger 2 activation. Great spot.
Fight.
Nice. Opens up again with the slide.
Yeah, those round starts are so interesting in this matchup. Back and forth. Chance for pressure. Okay, chase. No!
No, Crash and Medium would have probably reached. The well is drying.
There he goes. Oh, the shield was already passed. So that's okay. Trying to move past a boom was Mono here. He needs a lot of work. He does have trigger, though. What a
Nice
jump back. Yeah, as Fong does that stand around house, he is there for a while. It's a nice button versus Guile, a 4-frame character who can't immediately challenge after as 3-framers can. So going to it makes a lot of sense, but Kaba had the right read.
Round 1. Fight.
He's not being dissuaded from that round start Sonic Boom.
No.
Nice with punish.
Some funky timing right there from Mono. Yeah, underneath. Oh, what a sweep. Almost cornered there was Kaba.
Mono being very, very active. Kaba a lot more passive, and his patience has paid off for him because he managed to get his way out of the corner. Very fortuitous for him. Now he is on the attack.
Mono has been stuck here. Okay, finally. Yeah, he waited.
That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted before when he got caught.
Unfortunately, Fong, he uses up a huge chunk of that trigger every time he goes for the up balls. And then Kaba, I think that was one of the first just regular jump forwards we've seen out of Mono. Maybe not a great sign from him.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, blocking time for Mono. Backs off. There's the V skill doing its damage. A little bit at a time, up to 50. Oh, hit though!
Nice,
What
and he gets the link. Oh no!
You need back charge for that, and it's tough to get after that dash. So, okay, blocking. Using the actual backwards block movement of those booms to put himself at a stronger spot was Mono. I really like that choice. Oh.
This is a Soba underneath the activation attempt.
But trying to deny all these potential activation opportunities. Okay. Here we go, though. Mono finds it.
Oh, no!
It would have been sick. Dashing forward suddenly after so much time spent moving backwards, patient, as you said. Suddenly, the forward movement really caught Mono off guard.
Yeah, completely off tempo. Mono wasn't able to deal with it.
Round 1.
Set game.
Fight.
Just walks underneath, gets the sweep.
Oh, here's that back and forth.
Punish, lovely. Neutral jump catches him though, and a big punish, a huge life lead, the back throw. And this is all Kaba so far. Almost has V trigger, he has it now off that crush counter. Gonna activate. There we go. Universal, nice move.
Oh yeah, Mono. Oh, big hit. Putting in some block frames just in case of flash kick there. And gets hit by the mine!
Recovery into the cloud. And he was so aware and ready to make the most of it. Caught us both unawares, but Mono knew exactly what was going to happen.
Kaba doing a really good job right there of not being obvious about his spacings. Here he is in pressure, a little too close. Oh, Mono harassed. He does not want to give up on that V meter though. Okay, shield's there, he feels safe.
Yeah, as long as he's able to put down that carpet, he can actually start playing. It's so important for him to get his full screen game going, and then he's in control.
The awareness of that potential sweep activate from Kaba is amazing. Yeah, jumping outside of it. Oh boy, it's a big opportunity for him. And he's gonna try to set things up. There's no EX on Kaba's side.
No, it wasn't able to come up with a cross up. Oh,
it wasn't enough. Again!
Oh my God!
How many times?
The air-to-air.
I didn't know which character would reel back in death and which in victory. It's match point here for Kaba. Again, the jump forward has come rarely, and it's been anti-art each time. Kaba outside of an easy range for Mono. However, EX was there.
Nice conversion there as well. Keeps him in the corner, back into the cloud. Again, the conversion off the sweep.
Ooh, yes, that's stun! Mono, is this gonna be enough? He needs that EX, that poison time, the poison time! You keep that combo as long as you can so that the poison itself adds to the damage. Ties it up, 2 games to 2.
Beautiful stuff. Just really, really great awareness. I'm really enjoying watching these farm mains make the most of these situational opportunities, the traps.
Dash forward now? What an evolution of those choices.
Counter hit conversion. Purple stuff is down.
All right, expecting boom, but Kaba again with that dash forward. It's been huge for him as this goes on. Right, here's Mono. Very similar situation. Again, there's no EX on Kaba's side. If he gets hit, this is going to be stunned. No, it wasn't enough.
He got hit on the way up, but not on the way down.
Right?
Oh, and again, straight into it, and it's gone into now set point for Mono. Has the well been poisoned?
We'll see if there's any water down there. Well, starts out great for Kaba. Look at this, what a response. He will need one more. Just jumping away to safety. How?
Nice
Look at
combo.
this. It's match point here for both Kaba and Mono. One of them will move on, one out.
Final round. Here we go. Comes up with the EX straight away. And into the poison, but it doesn't matter. He's got a huge life lead. Backs off. And again, the EX flash kick.
Finally, that jump did pay off. Mono's tried it a few times. Knocked down each time before there. He was there. Be fine. though. Really a button there on minus frames. He was right, though. Oh, Mono. Okay, the knockdown comes. Kaba with offensive V-Rev.
Exactly.
Just
outside of range for the EX sleeves.
Mono can find that one more V-skill. I think he's there for Trigger. Kaba in trouble.
Oh, he's got the knockdown. No! So smart!
Where's he going? Overhead, what a block!
He doesn't get the punish on landing, and Mono is able to close it out to the delight of the audience here inside the Puerto Rico Convention Center at First Attack. Your TO is still in.
We told you we did not know what the result of this thing was going to be. All we were hoping for was a close one, and that's exactly what happened. Hard to get any closer than that. In big part because of the lack of punish on that jump forward medium kick.
And he went for the big punish as well. That fierce on the landing frames for the full damage, but unfortunately just off, and Mono was able to close it out. A real scramble at the end, but Mono able to make the most of it. And I was really impressed throughout that whole set in the way that Mono was able to just maintain his composure throughout all of the, the EX flash kicks that Kaba was throwing at him, just all the curveballs, the off tempo. I think that's really, characteristic, I guess, of Kaba's Guile playstyle, where it's not that slow, methodical Guile. It's just real bursts of pace, then lulls, and it's really hard to predict his tempo. Kind of like an old school Street Fighter Fireball kind of game where you just can't predict when anything's coming. But Kaba, it's everything you can't predict when it's coming. But Mono did so well to just control that in those scramble situations.
Very cool set. Yeah, love watching that battle between those two. All right, well, we're moving to the other loser side matchup.
Oh, this is going to be
here in the top 5.
Very exciting.
You see them on your screen sitting down first there. Mena RD coming up. The sit down second will be Talon Hot Dog 29.
Rocking that Red Rooster shirt, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
Team Spirit. Of course, we had the first week of SFL USA a couple of days ago. SFL Japan has been running for a couple of weeks now. And for the first time ever, I have to say, Street Fighter League Pro Europe
Yeah,
is
super
happening
cool.
tomorrow, actually. Season premiere tomorrow.
So cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Each
one
of
of
these
the
regions
players
has a bunch of different players, different styles are involved, different characters are involved. I am happy that they're all under the same rules.
Yes, unified rule set.
That's great. And in
And
part
no
because of
character
that,
bans. Thank God for that.
yes, I feel like the fact that there are the same rules means that we get to view the players through the same spotlight, which means that we sort of get a better look, I think, at their own choices rather than, you know, how do they respond to these very different situations of previous rule sets. So looking forward to that.
Looking forward to this one, though. Mena sent to losers pretty emphatically by Just a Kid, going up against Hot Dog, who's been fighting his way through losers for at least a day and a half. Went down there early on in pools, a strange hell, and has fought his way through ever since. That M. Bison. Looks like it's going to be the Luke again.
FG Combo has one result between these two in history, and that happened at EVO Japan 2018.
Damn. Dusting those results off. Who won that one?
That was a 2-0 for Mena RD.
Excellent.
Round one.
Well, he's using Luke now.
Fight.
This one definitely winnable for Bison, but his low health and stamina, and stun are a big issue. Because Luke hits like a truck. And he gets reliable Oki off everything. So
Yes.
if Bison gets clipped, it's a very bad situation for him. You already saw one really big whip punch.
Oh boy, a couple on that. Here's Hot Dog. He has trigger 2. Mena trying to be outside of slide activate. There it is, though.
Doesn't even need to use it. Good confirm of the crush counter.
I think Hot Dog's gonna be happy with that. Okay, Mena back to the. He's looking for activate, not there. Here's Hot Dog though, plus range.
That dashes out. There's the activation though. The smasher. Plus frames. Keeps him there with a light kick. Again, it's going to be the V trigger. The chip coming off. He needs one more touch. But he catches him with the stand fierce and closes it out with the blast. And all Mena needed was one more touch. That's also what Hot Dog needed in that situation.
Hot Dog at a range where he's outside of Luke's buttons only. That projectile to worry about there. Oh, funky interaction. Okay, Hot Dog there first.
A lot harder to whiff punish Bison standing medium kick than it is his other buttons. So you're seeing Hot Dog be a little bit freer with that. He's got that V skill charge now, so that's going to be a free get in for him. Mena. Trying to interrupt. No whiff punish on the forward fierce. And a big punish. Chooses to issue damage with corner position. Yeah, he tried to whiff punish there and got caught by that super active.
Mena was trying to land on top of that, but it came a little later. Hot Dog with trigger ready to go. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that one was an unfortunate.
Mena outside of slide, outside of EX scissors.
Yeah, he's got the whole screen to play with as well. He can just keep backing up.
Whoa!
Nice! Catches him off guard. No, too early with the throw.
Mena hoping to see slide activate again. He's really cognizant of that. Look at the time now. 16 on the clock. Hot Dog with a significant life lead. If Mena finds the hit fast, he can still take this. He's running out of time. Oh yeah, just looking for the hit confirm there.
Great patience there from Hot Dog as soon as he realized that the threat of the V-trigger was over. Backed off, maintained that life lead, didn't overextend.
Yep.
No need to.
No, he played the end of that great.
Not chasing the kill, which is ironically what got Mena killed in the first round.
Right. Okay, so another one of the characters in the stable. Character that we've seen him play for a couple years now. As Luke became an options character, I saw him play less and less, but he's here now.
So he obviously believes that this is a counter pick.
Round one.
But in my experience, it isn't. So I'm really looking forward to seeing his approach to this matchup.
Oh, yeah. Back to the screen. Okay, trying it out.
He's skill 2, V3, 1. Okay.
Oh,
dear.
no. blast. It's really just been Hot Dog walking forward,
Yep.
really without too much fear. Again, stun is close. Mena in big trouble.
Made the hard read on the V-shift, expecting a Psycho Blast combo to come out, but...
You know, Mena made the right read there, but he just was a little late, unfortunately, for him. Here we go.
That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Jumps out.
Okay.
And back over you go. Nice, the hell attack into the EX, and the last hit does it.
Once that trigger was active, we saw Mena find some offense for himself. Before that, wow, it was all Hot Dog.
Still waiting to see why this is a, you know, what is in this pick from Mena.
She does have great movement speed. She can theoretically be where she wants, but it hasn't really worked out that way. Great damage. The Oki will be here.
Counter hit, reliable Oki. Back throw, no. That throwable hurt box from Bison.
Spending a bunch of trigger just like that.
Yeah, Hot Dog happy to just sit there. There's the backdash though in that situation.
Trigger's already gone.
The hell attack again. And again, Mena backs off, doesn't want to be activated on at all. The wrong read that time. Oh my god. Oh!
The way Hot Dog played that last 10 seconds was beautiful. You could see how much Mena was hoping to see jumps. He had the upward fireball, for example. He was really looking for that. And then when Mena did finally charge regular fireball, that's when Hot Dog jumped into the business.
That was, okay, you're going to go for the air fireball. You're not going to do it again. Here's the jump in.
There it
He
is,
flinched.
Mena.
He flinched.
The worst feeling is to see that charging and jump right into it. He hasn't given into that yet.
Especially when she gets a jump afterwards. That's cancel. All the way to the corner. Keeps it tight and then walks in and gets the throw still. Defensive back throw. V-shift break back to the corner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, kind of a little spacing trap, I guess, there with the light kick. Nice with punish. Could have got more, but probably committed to the button. There's the trade combo. Very nice awareness.
Here we go. Mena, yes!
Oh,
making it
wow,
happen!
the stun in like 8 seconds.
Needs a little... Oh, wow. I thought that was not going to be enough even still. Okay. But Mena, after finding that final pressure, is in there.
Yeah, huge amounts of stun come out. There's the charge, and he's just reacted with the slide. Again, he's just pushed Mena all the way to the corner.
Mena, stop. Hot Dog was at the perfect spot for the anti-air. Again.
Yeah, nice backdash after that.
Out to safety.
Trying to bait something
Look at
out.
that. I mean, the fireballs, the ground fireballs or the anti-fireballs, none of it's worked out for Mena.
I wonder if Bison can V-skill that enhanced normal fireball. Oh, he gets shimmied again. And Hot Dog's so good at using that knee.
So it is match point here for Talon Hot Dog.
Just been walking Mena down to the corner, walks into an EX knee again.
Yeah, his regular walk has been a huge part of this. Just like that.
Which is impressive because when Bison's walking forward, he just doesn't have a lot of threat other than that Psycho Axe.
Yeah, it's a very slow bulldog.
It's just like a wall closing in on you.
Yeah, walks up and just blocks it out. Mena really trying to move. Here comes Hot. I mean, look, Hot Dog's style is working out super well. He's finding these individual hits here and there. Ah, here's a big moment though for Mena.
Get that Oki again. Plus frames, but then there's no real threat at that range, and Hot Dog just backs off. Activation off the medium, big plus frames. The round has to try and keep him there. The command grab is not coming. He doesn't need to risk it.
Ah, he had pressed so many buttons.
Risking it. Mena needs to. He stood up already.
Yeah.
The fist bump, and Hot Dog has eliminated Mena in losers' sides.
So not the top 8 that he was hoping for, but it's going to be Hot Dog moving on. His reward will be to play against Mono. So it could have been winners finals between Kava and Mena. Instead, it's going to be both of them out at 5th place.
Definitely not what the DR was hoping for.
Yeah.
But at least the PR has representation still in this Final Four. But we're going to be going over to a winners final now, I think.
Yeah, that's where we're headed. Just a Kid and Mr. Crimson. So Just a Kid from the U.S. Midwest.
Where's he actually from?
I don't remember offhand, to be perfectly honest. That's not my region.
Well, I can tell you
I'm
that
not
Mr.
from
Crimson
there.
from Lyon, and I'm not from there.
Well, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, two guys who, as we discussed when we were talking about their winners first round, who are just on the apex of their game. As you mentioned, a lot of people were talking about Crimson as a favorite to win EVO. And even before the top 8 began, his match that he had versus...
which one of the 50 Europeans that he eliminated are you talking about?
No, he had an incredible run. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, he was, in any case, talked a lot about as somebody who could win and was only stopped in 7th place. It wasn't, what he was looking for. But Just a Kid was somebody who we've, again, sort of this year been talking about. He has been on the come up for a long time, and finally this year fully broke out. No longer on the come up. He's there.
Definitely a threat in every tournament that he enters now. A player that we're looking for to make these top 8 appearances. And here he is.
It was that match at the beginning of top 8 between Idom and Crimson that was
blown up.
A lot of people talked about. The winner of that, people thought would make grand finals.
Yeah. That was a painful watch for me.
I'm sure. Trying to move forward. Jeez, what a reaction by Just a Kid. Intended offense from Crimson. The mobility that Jury has makes this a different matchup for Sim than many others, especially when V-Skill 1 is charged as it currently is. You can't really easily do what you'd like to do as Sim.
He's got caught crouching by that jumping like really active.
The trigger's out of here. See it.
Gone. Didn't even come out.
Okay, finding a bunch of individual hits, and suddenly Crimson
Drill straight into the fireball.
Okay.
Round 2.
Trying to find his ranges still. The movement from Just a Kid proving very difficult for him to deal with, though. This is what he wants to play. Right? He wants to play this pseudo zoning game that he's just playing a mix up behind a stand medium kick.
Especially before she has that V-Skill charged up.
Yeah. Nice buffer. Safe.
Jumped after that.
Oh, he misses the counter hit conversion and spends the bar.
Yeah. Keeping his eyes open. Oh, it's a chance. Well, okay, jab into pressure at least.
Whiffed. If he'd have done nothing, he'd have got a big punish on that, but gets the activation combo anyway, puts him back into the corner. There's the crush counter. Oh, no.
Charging it up. Okay, well, a chase there. The fireball!
I thought we were going to see a tool-assisted combo.
You're right. Oh, jeez.
First game to Just a Kid. Looking very focused.
Yeah, very calm.
Beautiful skin this young man has. I want to know what his regime is.
I think it's youth.
Youth.
It's called youth.
Fight.
Certainly benefiting from that brief sojourn to the seaside earlier.
Uh-oh.
Nice, catches the juggle.
Okay, so that V-Skill's there. And instantly you see Crimson trying to move forward more. Okay, here's the chance.
Just a Kid finding it very difficult to break through, but there's the V-Skill. All the way through, switches it around.
Yeah, again, right back into it. See how important outside of Dalsum's range is for Just a Kid.
Nice, look how far away that was from.
Too close.
Be aware of the fear of that EX activation, though.
Ooh. Could be overhead level.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Backdash saved him.
Again, though, Just a Kid cannot get... He's in!
Nice!
He's
okay.
in! Crimson just blocking it out.
And again, he gets blocked. Yeah, that time not going for the grounded punish. Just takes what he can.
the hit even still! Charges it up. No free EX fires to start the pressure.
Ciedo!
All right.
Oh, the delay.
Boy, he was hunting for that for a
That's a
while.
half-screen frame trap. It's the jump in. Crimson caught unawares. Back to that medium kick game. Dashes behind it. Not sure what the read was there. Fights his way out though. There's the teleport. He throws him back into the corner. And again, respecting it. Slide whiffs.
Just a Kid can still find that activation point. He's getting there. Yes. Not going to do it yet.
No. All right. Puts the trap down. Side switch is blocked. Slides out. And he's going off. Triple backdash. Catches him though with the fireball cancel.
Ooh, it would have been sick. Really?
Yeah, the round ender. Sweet chin music.
After plus flame V trigger. What a read by Just a Kid.
Nice buffering. Interrupts the start of the roundhouse.
Oh, this is lovely right now for Crimson.
Just the Kid V-shifts out, but that stun is still there and not going anywhere.
Almost everything's finding the hit.
Again, goes for the same.
Look at this. There was just individual hits over 20 seconds. Almost everyone hitting some of them on block, which is fine too. Maintains stun,
Yeah,
builds
keeps
Grey
that
Life,
stun
that's
up.
fine.
Exactly. It just shows you how difficult it is for Jury when she has to chase the game, when she's forced to engage, when she's forced to try and run that gauntlet, that obstacle course of mid-range. That's the knockdown though, very important. There's a charge. Projectile release, chooses not to back up behind it. There we go.
What a jump time when Crimson happened to be busy with Stananos.
Nice, just stuffs the start up of the slide.
Max range
Yeah,
of this.
can't do anything about
Puffy
that.
skill 1! Oh, that is a lot of damage. Setting it up.
Nice, gets the punish there.
There's individual hits here. Oh, Just Kid just wants to be an activation range. Yeah, that's
and
what
you
he was looking
saw
for.
it. You saw him
Yeah.
stuff that before.
Yeah.
He's got that scouted out.
Good work by
As
Crimson.
fast as it is, it's not faster than that slide. Wow, counter hit. Doesn't get a full link off of it. Happy to take that throw. He's got so much screen to play with now.
Oh, so ready.
I love that standing light punch trade. It hits so weirdly on that drill. Then into the OP.
What awareness by Crimson, and he turns it into offense suddenly. Okay, Just gets out. Okay.
What a sick answer that was to the release.
Crimson maintaining corner control. That Fierce could have killed. Especially now. Just the Kid knows it. There it is. Even as he knew, even as he was aware of it and was inputting down backs here and there, the timing of it from Crimson was perfect.
It's momentum switch here for Crimson. Always maintaining his composure regardless of what's happening in the match. And he's just able now to control this mid-range. We saw Just a Kid, the movement he was using is proving so difficult for Crimson to adapt to. It looks like he's adapted now.
And part of it is with his own movement, which has really been stepped up as this goes on. No, knockdown. Okay. It's a good answer for Just a Kid. And in that range where Dawson would like to have controlled Jury, instead with the EX was fine. Oh man, those are all adding up!
Yeah, the up back just to get out of that situation, but catches him in the air.
Talk about knowing everything the opponent's going to do. It's match point Crimson.
Nice buffer. Plus frames again, just floating away, looking for something. And again, he's just controlling this mid-range so well. Whereas Just the Kid was able to make these spaces difficult for him. Now Crimson looking so comfortable. Activation. There again, catches something. I'm not sure what it was. A grounded crush down there.
A couple of plus frame situations here for Crimson. Yeah, stealing turn again. He did a great work. That trigger is almost down. There it is.
Wow, thought he was going to get an air-to-air, but Crimson already pressed the button.
Justikid's in big trouble. Two Fierces are going to do it for him. Crimson is moving forward, not allowing any easy action by Justikid. There's the V-Scale.
Nice whiff punish. Again.
No,
Crimson
you just never get free movement versus how Crimson's playing.
Yeah, he just maintains his cool as well. Like, even if you do get him in that knockdown, he's so good at just playing this defensive game.
Yeah.
Chases it out with a clutch and light slide. And Crimson advances to grand finals on winner's side. 3-1. Justikid down into the loser's final. Who's he going to face next? It's going to be another team kill as we have Mono against Hot Dog in loser's semis.
Yeah, that'll be cool to see. You know that they have played a ton recently.
Yeah, that's a lot of behind closed doors matches. So not something that we're going to be privy to in terms of
I'm not going to be able to tell you the results of recent matches between them. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But they have definitely been playing a ton. Of course, for Team Red Rooster on Street Fighter League.
I will project that is most likely in the Hot Dog's favor based on the character matchup, but we'll see, because obviously, Mono is without a doubt one of the most innovative and experienced practitioners of that character in the world at the moment. And he's going to have a lot of tricks up his sleeve. He's going to know how Hot Dog plays. Having all of that matchup experience head-to-head in the training for Street Fighter League as teammates on Red Rooster. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what he brings out here. They're having a nice laugh between each other, teammates. I'm sure Mono's not going to pull rank on him here. A gentleman's handshake and such.
Both of them with those jerseys on even.
Yeah. Switch his hat. He's got the black one on today. The sold-out purple was the cap yesterday.
Yeah, Mono was telling me about how he feels recently with First Attack coming up, which was a few weeks ago, and how he wished that he could do both at the highest level, both TOing and also playing. And we were talking about how just difficult that is. Obviously, he's fantastic at both. It's really hard to do simultaneously each of those things. And how on the one hand, he's very thankful and happy to have had the experience of First Attack and helping to bring the island together and people to the island through it. At the same time, he really wants to have that opportunity to show that he is one of the best players in the world. And I'm happy for him so far that this weekend he has been able to do both. He's in top 4.
He definitely does both at a high level.
Yeah.
First Attack awarded that status of premier event on the Pro Tour in 2019. It's not just handed out to any old event that pops up. It is certainly a very high status. And of course, the results that he has posted up as of recent shown that he is operating at a high level with this character. Okay.
Wow, okay. So they know the match between them two, or between the two of them. And if it's going to be Poison, that makes me think that he feels Bison's the bad matchup? Interesting.
Well, Poison just slaps Fang all over the place. It's horrible. She's got so many answers for a lot of the tools. Like obviously the normals. You can imagine the control. We've seen the control.
Mono said, against me? Wow.
But having all of the answers as well to projectiles that she has.
Sure.
This man's about to get booed.
Yeah, hard to get going in this matchup as Fang. She has such a presence at so many ranges that typically Fang can be good at, or at least can get things going at. Setting up mines.
When he does get things going, she has, again, answers to projectiles.
Yeah, she's got the 3-framer as well, so some of his tools aren't going to be as effective as they are versus 4-framers. Look at this range. Okay. Still his turn. Yeah, but right there, that's just a trade.
Just takes the trade and you just go back to...
Yep, you just snap back to neutral. +1 only on the stand around. Oh, it's good old V-trigger too.
Wrap him up.
Yeah, you can see some of the reason for the strength here. Already a ton of Grey
So
Life
much
up there.
patience, though. Like, you have to really maintain your patience. And the thing is, Fang just wants to be active all the time, doing stuff outside of that half screen.
Punish.
He just can't.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
It's a
take that
gift.
opportunity, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting that Mono's even featuring a 1 in this matchup as well.
Yeah, maybe as a way to get back in.
Trying to fake something out with a float, but just puts himself in the corner.
Trigger 2 grab again.
Caught asleep at the wheel and again, and Mono.
He got hit by that 3 times in that game.
Looks like he got hit in real life.
He reels back in his chair. 1-0 for
Be
Hot
careful,
Dog.
don't want to be falling out of your chair on top of the stage. It's a big drop onto that concrete floor.
Fight.
Mono has talked over the years about picking up a secondary again. And even over this last year, he's talked about picking up a secondary.
Yeah, he's used a few. I mean, he
Bison
had
historically.
Bison, of course.
Yeah.
He learned Seth for a while.
That's right, yeah.
Which I wish he carried on with that year. But he just loves Fang. Just loves Fang. But, you know, when you're tied into a... I mean, it's fair enough if you're like a Luke lane.
Right,
You're only playing Luke. But Fang has got... Fang's got some interesting matchups in the Matrix on matchup charts. So you kind of have to live or die by that. I'll be honest with you, I feel like more so than his results being affected by being a TO, like the talent that Mono has, if he did pick a top tier,
Dude, don't even get me started.
Even more of an effect.
Don't even get me started. Oh, the years I have spent talking with Mono about that. But nevertheless, Mono with the round, and the crowd's back into it.
Waking the crowd up, a little bit of noise.
Fight.
But I told Mono I would never say that again after he won CEO. I told him I would never talk about his character choice.
I will continue to say I made no such deal. But yeah, Fang's definitely better this season.
Oh, the jab! Oh boy, if it had been any other button, it would have been
my
stun, and
God.
instead it's Hot Dog's turn.
In his face? He jumps out.
But that floaty Fong jump, I guess, means it's more difficult for him to punish, maybe. Yeah, at max range, that roundhouse can be legit. Here comes Mono. Yes, as a way to move forward. And the little bit of time that it took for her to float through the sky, she lost maybe a pixel due to poison, and it was enough.
Hometown crowd breaking into a chant. That's what we like.
Would he switch here? I mean, he won the first game, and the second game was close.
Was that matchup not easy enough for you?
Okay.
I mean, he goes to another winning matchup anyway.
Okay.
Character that I'm sure he's even more familiar with. He's got 1v Trigger 2. The combination. Command grab and Cycle Crusher.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright then.
You see, again, so strong at just walking forward into the right spot. And he did that again. All of a sudden, it's corner. Oh, Long in huge trouble there.
Buffered stand. Fierce. Oh my god, this is just an absolute ravaging.
Okay, yeah, it's a call.
Oh,
People will look for roundhouse activate. Instead, Hot Dog goes on top. Mono finds the hit.
Alright, look out for that slide. There it was. He does get the whiff punish in time.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
stealing
legit.
frames.
Anything will do it overhead alone. Nothing. Oh, come on. Wow, what a call from Hot Dog, and he was right. I love the timing of that.
Normally a great tool defensively in this matchup, but interesting to see him use the EX stomp there.
Again, walking forward into the range for down forward Pierce.
Chases him down. Nice punish as well.
Trying to backdash, but Hot Dog caught him. Same here, Hot Dog in. Pestering, plus frames all over the place.
No chase down. Did actually catch him over that, but didn't want to eliminate him afterwards.
Mono would love to get that B skill. Another trigger. Okay. So 2 games to 1 now for Hot Dog.
And Bison win.
And again, his walking forward into the right spot has just been so consistently strong.
Round 1.
Character with slower buttons than many. At range especially, he's a 5-train character.
Yeah. Nice, just walking out after that, max range. Oh. Michael X. Gets the knockdown though. Chases him down that time with the correct button, the fierce. No juggle though after the crush counter roundhouse, but this is all racking up.
The stolen turn of down forward fierce into down forward fierce.
Yeah. And Mono said that you're not having another one anyway. That's right, good chat.
Okay.
Reversal just outside of the range of punish.
Gray life chip mounting. Yeah, that's no longer his turn. Hot Dog taking exactly the right opportunities. Finishes it there. It's match point for him.
Yeah, and no matter what resources Mono uses to try and get out, just straight back in again. All the reads that he's making, either the punishes are just not significant enough, or the jump's too floaty to really get a punish on.
Yeah.
Oh, Hot Dog's just read him as well. There's a couple of times he's just raw, just read his V-shift or his backdash.
Definitely. That's been a huge part of this as well.
There you see, look,
Like that, he's
he's
just
read it.
baiting
Nothing
V-shift.
for him. V-reversal out, and Bison still basically at the same range he was anyway.
Here's Mono, though, finally with a significant chance. Okay, and the button comes from Hot Dog. Stand strong into the pressure.
Target combo activate. Looking for something more.
The bomb?
Bomb
Looking for
into
the
Psycho
W?
Crusher. Doesn't even need it. Closes it out. And Mono eliminated. Round of applause, please, for Mono. Finishes in 4th place.
It's hard to do both, TOing
just said-
and also playing at the highest level, but I think that might have been a tough situation,
You
even
didn't
if he wasn't
see because
TOing.
the
here.
camera was behind him, but he just leaned right into Hot Dog and said, counter pick?
So Mono is eliminated. Hot Dog will move on. It will be him now versus Just a Kid in Losers Finals.
That's right. Hot Dog staying on the stage. Just the Kid sitting down in the John Cena jorts.
You know, I thought he was wearing full-on jeans this entire time until you pointed that out. I just assumed.
Clothing choices far beyond his years.
Look, we've talked about how strong he's looked. Of course, he lost to Crimson 3-1, but other than that, even in parts of that set, he's still very well aware.
RDs, you know,
Yeah,
definitely at the moment, top 10 informed players in the world. So, can't argue with that.
No.
Very strong performances. Looking very good. Unlucky to not be involved in Street Fighter League US, not picked up by any of those teams. I think that's a loss for them. But he's here. He's competing now in this final 3. Mr. Crimson awaits in grand finals.
We talked about how long Hot Dog has already been in Losers' side. I mean, he was in Losers even before the top 16, having been sent down there by Strange Shale. And since then, I mean, his run has been amazing. He had to take out 801 Strider. He then had to take out HTCM. He took out Itachi's Legacy. And of course, in the top 8 so far, Louis Man, Mena, and Mono. Quite a run.
Not going to be popular on the island after this. He's lucky he's got the protection of Red Booster team. Nice counter hit. Only gets the medium kick afterwards though.
Not in time.
Takes out the V skill and charges in. Raw jumping. Not sure what Hot Dog was doing. Gets caught there. Safe anyway.
Yeah, a couple of unforced errors, really, from Hot Dog at the end of that thing. Having been hit by the jump roundhouse and then immediately after. Keeping it safe at mid-range. He could bust forward with that EX. Just a Kid knows it. Blocking. Hot Dog early. All right,
Nice
Hot
jump
Dog
back line.
super aware. Ah, maybe going to that too often.
Yeah, his first frame projectile invincible, so
Yeah.
really, really good. Any kind of gap in your cancel into a projectile.
Ooh, baby.
That's gonna hurt. She's only a 950 character. She did.
This is enough.
975.
Final round.
Just
Enough
starting
out of
off
it.
here with super. We're already ready to go. Oh yes, own forward movement, something we haven't seen super often. Okay, so catching it. It's a 20+ frame dash. We have seen walking forward.
The store with punish is very interesting interaction.
Hot Dog again, walking forward into exactly the right range. Just a Kid gets away.
The best trade. But still got a significant life lead. Like the jump back. Gonna force Hot Dog to change. After that, max range. Psycho Axe. In the corner now.
Okay.
Raw command grab.
Yeah? Look at all the resources on Just a Kid's side. He is stacked. Hoping to see something bigger, maybe.
There's the CA, and that's going to be the first game. Nice buffer to crash the medium.
So much of that game was Hot Dog walking forward. And at the very end, he finally did walk forward a little too much.
This is the first win for player one.
So Just a Kid's strength comes out on top in game number 1.
Yeah, Jury just hyper mobile, and she's got
Yeah.
really good back walk speed as
Oh,
well
yeah.
as obviously the very evident forward walk speed. You see him whiffing a lot of stuff that is a lot more whiff punishable this season. The Fierce, more whiff punishable. Psycho Axe has always been pretty whiff punishable as well, so it's the big danger. And as soon as you get inside of the range, fear of that very fast standing medium kick that she has. But if Bison's able to control this range, then you see exactly what's happening. Ooh!
Interesting.
That was nasty.
It is
Yes.
enough there, jeez. Yeah, cool little setup.
That was like one player gaming. This is all plus frames, all reliable Oki. They see the medium kick stuff in again. Another counter hit, 2 in a row.
Blocking just in case there was Hot Dog, but it turns it into his turn again. Again, he's here. Okay, jump to was
Out.
perfect.
Activation off this for the plus. There we go. Double medium. The second one whiffs. No throw tech, but no answer either from Hot Dog.
Been stuck here for a long time. Oh, interruption comes. He's going to
Great
turn it
counter
into
hit
offense.
confirmed that was. See what setup he's got now.
Where's he going?
Yes.
Right, good call. Oh, you made the biggest read? Wow.
Yeah, that was the-
Hot Dog. Okay.
Whenever,
The biggest read.
whenever I see Problem try and do that, it never ever works. Ever.
Specifically calling out V
The
reversal.
V reversal with the command. Yeah.
So 1-1. A lot of slow moments in this match as they're both slowly trying to move into
Whiffing
the right
a lot of
ranges.
stuff in his face though, but just a kid, not got the confidence to really challenge as of yet. Put back into the corner now. Dash up buttons, and he's definitely not plus 26.
Not quite there on the punish. Okay, so Just a Kid will get a knockdown. There
There we go. No anti-air there from Hot Dog.
Previously, we had seen jump jack jab from a couple times, but in this game, he missed two.
He's actually been landing a lot of the air-to-air mediums as well.
Yeah, the hells, yeah.
Nice!
You know, Just a Kid has looked for that jump back so many times, it finally came to fruition.
Oh!
Okay.
Hot
Dog's turn, what a chase!
What a hard read. Just a Kid was at a range where there was no real threat at close range after the slide. He cancelled it at that range where there's no real threat of a button or command dash. So he just backdashed, but the hard read from Hot Dog to chase him down. What a call out. Right here, huge life lead though from Just a Kid. He does late tech. It is going to be a big punish here. He's charged it all up. It's going to keep going for a while. There's the juggle again. Charges again.
Oh.
Another release. And a perfect round from Just a Kid.
Final round.
Quite a set of plays by Just a Kid right there. Everything turned out right. Hot Dog trying to, again, walk back up to that range. Okay, Just a Kid denying. First time he's busted out with that. That's too close.
-4.
Ah!
Yeah.
I love the bravery of it. Hell.
Go back with +1. Spends another bar to get the hard knock. He shifts out. Okay, still going to get the V-trigger though. Now he's got the screen to play with. Nice buffer.
Ooh.
Love that change. The read on the command grab, and he's going to follow this up with a pinwheel into the meaty. There's the counter hit. He links it into the medium kick to close it out. And Just a Kid moves into 2-1.
Those last two rounds were just such a sudden change, especially compared to the previous round where Hot Dog had taken it. So suddenly just getting everything right was Just a Kid.
Yeah,
His own form, okay, unfortunate error.
Yeah. He's made some really good reads in terms of letting go of that EX pinwheel, of course. Just not respecting Hot Dog's plus frames at all.
That was a big change.
He did really well to get out of the corner also. That perfect round, though, it's just all correct reads on pressure.
Yeah.
And his pressure reads have been really, really good. He's been getting counter hit mediums, big damage into reliable Oki again. Just looping offense. He's just been right on offense and defense. Nice reversal early, get rid of those plus frames.
Yeah. Over it with Hot Dog. Okay, so plus frames here. Oh, into nothing.
Walking back and forward, straight into that.
Just a Kid has trigger. Okay, yeah, charges up. He is a threat to move in. There he is. He's got super.
Not enough. He gets decent setup after this.
Yeah.
Gets the build.
That ball is coming,
oh
really?
My God.
Not watching his feet right there was Just a
Hot
Kid.
Dog immediately answering with the EX blast. After that super, you get a free install from Jury's charge, and so you can start approaching again on her terms. That EX blast just took that off the table.
Okay, it's gonna be fine. No pressure. Yeah, those jumps have really been working out as this has gone on the last
Yeah, it's a
4
really good
rounds.
cross-up line.
There's that
Very
button.
active. You get the juggle? No.
Didn't go for it. Yeah, fakes it, but Just a Kid was not at all caught off guard.
I like just taking what you had there. Wow, wanted to try something after the roundhouse.
Come on!
Chases him down. And again, the reads on offense from Just a Kid.
Match point for him. He wants that rematch versus Crimson in Grand Finals. Okay, yeah, we've seen that twice. Hot Dog has the threat of that EX.
That would have been a big whiff punish, but he'd already committed to the V skill.
Situation here where we've seen Hot Dog. Okay, well, here's Just a Kid on offense.
It's the throw. I like that choice. He's got the life lead. He can take that. Backs off again. Just a Kid focusing a little bit too much on his offensive pressure. Goes straight into the EX scissors. He's back in the corner now. Trying to keep him away. That medium kick. Nicely spaced roundhouse as well, and here's the charge releases. Fully stocked again. Activation, and that's going to be 2-2.
So the chase ended up working out ultimately.
And Bison win.
Very interesting back and forth. For both of these players, we've had sequences where they just look in control.
Yeah, it's just been strings of momentum, you know, like as I said, the reads on offense and defense for Just a Kid in that third game were just all working out for him. In that instance, they didn't. It's just the long and the short of it. You're going to read a button on wake up or a delayed tech, and they just go for an instant throw or a block. It's the end of your pressure strings unless you want to burn the resources, and just doesn't have this use. Nice with punish on that store.
Yeah.
Big life lead here though for Hot Dog. Those dashes are so ridiculous.
Super fast.
The range that goes so far. Wow, it actually does have a hurt box somewhere. Rare footage of that thing actually getting hit whilst in the air. Nice!
Patience
really
was
late.
there. Yes, exactly what he needed. However, Hot Dog's turn. No, Just a Kid denies it. It's match point, Just a Kid.
Real smart choice there. It was so likely that Hot Dog was going to take his turn. Because if he delayed anything, an instant tech would have killed.
Suddenly jumped forward, something we've seen so rarely from Just a Kid. At that spot. However, it's Hot Dog's turn. He's in. He's in big time. Stuns an issue.
Wow, the tech!
Just a Kid lives. Okay.
Air to air. He's got a lot of meter to work with. Another jump in. Goes unanswered. Awkward angle for Bison to deal with. If he doesn't have the time, he's going to be able to get the kill. Oh, no, he's still alive.
White! Just to get out of there. Prioritizing just escaping rather than keeping trigger.
CA, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, how does he find that?
Stanfierce flip into CA.
Hot Dog giving no buttons here. We oftentimes, okay, great reaction right there. Yeah, he was not giving anything like a stand medium kick, stand fierce, which we have seen right there. No, not at all. It's match point now for both.
Final round again. I feel like I've seen so many of these. The raw jump in.
Again. Twice in this game.
So right on his defensive read with his EX pinwheels in the air. Has to take these plus frames. V reversals out though, and that's fine. He's got corner control and a life lead. Locks it. Doesn't go for the Psycho Crusher.
Okay.
No, that's legit. Okay.
That was interesting, yeah. Shout out to Jerry. Life lead here for Just a Kid, and Hot Dog slowly scheming forward. We've seen him trying to move in. No V-Rev either time. Maybe trying to hunt a V-Shift. Didn't come. He's away. Yeah, really trying to navigate this situation is getting tough.
Tried the same thing, and either player got hit. No significant pressure though for Hot Dog. Hits him off of him. Hot Dog playing very patient. He hasn't got a lot of resources.
He's got that one EX. Oh! But patience thereafter for Hot Dog. He finds the hit.
The knockdown.
Chase, there's no...
Oh,
There's
the
the
little micro walk.
Yeah.
V-reversal again straight away.
Just built it. 17 on the clock. Just a Kid finds the hit after his grab, and he's going to eliminate Hot Dog. Just a Kid will, in fact, get the rematch versus Mr. Crimson in Grand Finals.
Just too many right reads. Hot Dog overextending in instances when really he had to. He had no real choice but to go in a lot of those situations. And Just a Kid so confident in like the situation in that match that Hot Dog would have to continue pressuring those EX reversals, almost guaranteed. I don't think he baited a single one. The hit rate was so high.
Yeah, for sure.
But here we go. Crimson back on the stage. Not really looked tremendously troubled so far.
No. The worst case for him has been
the Cabo was
the Cabo one was
close,
3-2. Yeah, other than that, it's looked good. 3-1 when these two played previously in Winners Finals.
Kid fighting out the loser side. Thanks everyone who is tuning in, watching this 10th anniversary of First Attack. Coming to you live from San Juan in the Puerto Rico Convention Center. Mr. Crimson is in the winner's side of these grand finals of Street Fighter V. He's just a kid, gonna be able to reset the bracket and take this into a second set, or is Crimson gonna close it out? There you can see the trophy on the stage, awaiting the winner. I love that little touch of the palm tree at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Sim, it's gonna be Jury.
That is the question. Think back again to the game that Just a Kid won. A big part of it was his own movement. A big part was having V-Skill 1 charged and thereby limiting the options that Crimson could go to. And as things changed, it was really more about Crimson's own movement and about him maintaining the spacing that he wanted as he moved forward a lot.
Yeah, it was when Just a Kid was able to play a hit and run style in and out and really dictate what the spacing was. Lovely use of that. Like seen him use that a few times before. Doesn't really get anything off of it. It's more frustrating. Counter hit. No bar to really turn it into anything more.
Well, Just a Kid, if the idea was to move backwards outside of Dalsum's range to get things just like that started up, it did not work. Here is Crimson, just like
God,
that.
That hit so meaty, it didn't even look like it connected with the hurt box.
Huge plus meaty heavy. Oh, what a start to this by Crimson. Okay, Just a Kid trying to walk backwards and put himself into the corner.
As well. There needs to be forward momentum also.
I think that would be nice. And he tried it, right? He started out this round trying it. Dash forward, got shut down.
Just a Kid praying for that Street Fighter 6 dive kick to come back in.
Well, I think Crimson's probably looking forward to Street Fighter 6 Dalsum too. That character looks like a beast. So Just a Kid has super, he can get the kill. Yeah, it doesn't even need it, that's fine.
What a big answer that was. Corner equals death so far in this matchup, 1 round apiece.
Interesting to see how it started. Again, Just a Kid with dash forward. Mr. Crimson shut it down, but Just a Kid's movement forward consistently after that. With things like this, walking forward and blocking versus the medium kick. And like he jumped in as well. He really switched it up.
Nice dash underneath. Finds a little gap, but again, the read was right on that EX reversal.
Shutting it down with down fierce. The idea there was good from Just a Kid, but Crimson was 1 step ahead. And he's patient as Crimson, waiting for Just a Kid to move forward. Okay, gave into it. And the grab comes from Mr. Crimson. We have seen Just a Kid occasionally bust out with the EX there. He did not think it was the right time, and so game 1 goes to Mr. Crimson. Started it off well, other than maybe like the jump in round 2, and then resulting corner pressure by Just a Kid. A lot of great stuff by Crimson. Oh yeah, there's the jump in again. Just a Kid has to capitalize on this as he did previously when he got the jump in. Slowly moving forward. He was looking for backwards movement. Crimson's choices are just so good.
Yeah, his defensive and offensive reads are so good. And they're not guesses, they're reads. They're based on information. And he's so good at extracting from you with these strings. Just sees how you react in certain situations depending on what resources you have. And he's so good at adjusting multi-layered offense, multi-layered defense. Again, no answer to that trio. He was really good with interrupting it with the light punch, but no confidence at the moment for Just a Kid. There's the crush counter into the knockdown. Nice walk back. Defensive shimmy again.
I'm trying to snowball here. Crimson finds the knockdown with the reversal. It's still going to be there. Are you serious? What a call by Crimson. Look at all the damage up on that screen. There was so much gray life up there. And he doesn't quite get the link, but he is pestering.
And that was a desperate V-shift break. All right.
Just wanted to trade. That's all Crimson was looking for there.
Nice air-to-air, and that's a great response from Just a Kid. That dashes again.
What a choice! He's gonna find the hit. Yes! Oh, from Just a Kid. Great solution.
That had to be a hard read because he literally just like 2 frames before come out of float state.
Well, whatever it was, he was right about it.
It worked.
Yeah. I'm seeing shades of round number 1 from game number 1 right now, though, as Crimson is looking for exactly the right stuff.
50% life lead now. Forcing to V-shift in that situation is such a huge win as well. That's his way out, activates off that. Lots of plus frames. Looks like +6 or 7.
Crimson feeling comfortable. Fierce there, wow.
Releases +3.
So, man, Crimson is trying to speedrun this thing. 2 games already up. Taking a look there at Just a Kid, whose face in the past has been unperturbed, but as this goes on, and you're unable to see it at home, but I'm watching it, he is a lot more active face-wise than he was previously.
Crimson, of course, not moving at all.
No.
Just looking laser focused. Wow, and that's going to be a horrible situation. He's going to lose about 30% on fire damage alone. Desperation flip kick activate for the plus frames.
Yeah.
He stuffs him out of that. All right. EX release into the activation. Delay button. No. V reversal when we're back to this situation here.
He skills there at least for Just a Kid.
Oh my god, that throw was from so far away. And it did about 180 with the gray life. How's he going to get in?
Did take the risk on Fireball. Again, there's
So
a beast on the
difficult
other
for
side.
Jury to get in when she absolutely needs to.
Okay.
Lovely juggle. Oh my god.
He didn't even get the charge on that. And then Crimson puts himself at match point by catching the jump with Stand Strong.
I mean, just to get good to escape that fireball teleport trap, but even on the other side, he was it was nothing but death. A checkmate situation almost.
There you go.
Finally makes a correct read on the medium kick. He gets a jump in, and Crimson dashes out. Back in again with the drill.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
That's going to be a set. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Lurch.
Oh, boy. No, a little bit too close. Entire. He's just always ready. He never lets you do what you want to do. Here's Just a Kid, though. Oh, perfect. That was so
Activation
important.
allowed
So
it
important.
again. The half-screen frame trap. Mr. Crimson closes it out 3-0. Emphatic fashion. And guess what? That first attack trophy is going back to France, along with so many others that Crimson has collected around the world. An incredible performance from this Dalsim master.
Third win for player 2.
So impressive seeing the spots that he attacked at, seeing how he always pursued. He never let an easy jump escape, right? Really good look at it as Just a Kid tried to escape the EX fire into a cross-up situation and then got anti-aired. But we saw many others where Just a Kid tried to jump back and got down strong. Even backwards movement like that to reset the situation oftentimes got shut down.
When you watch the round start, you just see him poking away with that medium kick, and you see how he has so many layers just behind that one single button.
Yeah.
You really understand the complexity of the way that he plays Sim. And all of these different situations that he puts you in, he has so many answers for all of your different ways out. He's put so much time and effort into labbing this character, but also grinding it out and traveling the world and competing at the very highest level so that the muscle memory's there, the execution's there, you know, the matchup theory's there. He's tested it against the very best in the world, and he looks so very, very impressive. Of course, he didn't get the result that he wanted at EVO, but a top 8 is nothing to be shirked at by anyone, anywhere. It shows you the level at which Crimson's playing when a 7th place is a disappointment for him, maybe.
Absolutely.
But he's going to be taking home that 10th anniversary first attack trophy with him all the way back to Street Fighter League Europe, happening tomorrow. By the way, plug.
Certainly looks like one of the best players in the world at the moment.
Definitely. I mean, you said that at the start of the bracket.
That was,
right?
that was the intro, right? We all have had that scope on him for the last.
Well, no, just in general.
Quite a while.
Like the quality of players that were here. I mean,
Yes.
yes It's not a CPT event. We're not in that era yet. We're not back to that yet. But we had an abundance of traveling talent, some of which are absolutely in that discussion for top 10 in the world at the moment. And Crimson, again, comes out on top.
Yeah.
You know, barely breaking the sweat. Carver gave him a good run for his money, but
That's true.
in the end closed it out. And he's looking very, very, very strong. A really enjoyable top 8, a fitting performance for this 10th anniversary of an event that I think we've all grown to love over the years. Does so much for the community, but delivers great competition every time as well.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite events to attend and has been for a long time. There's, again, a lot to do here that is not just about the fighting games, but about the fighting games, it's always super strong and always a blast to watch. And it's been great, too, to see not just the people who showed up to play here did well, but also one of the guys who was here to organize the tournament did well as well. So congrats to everybody all around. What a top 8 that was.
Yeah, congratulations to Mono and Strange Hill making really impressive performances for the PR in the top 8 as well. So shouts to them. All the islands that came out and represented here in the Caribbean. A beautiful place to be, and hopefully we see you traveling out, making the effort to travel out for the 11th First Attack, which should hopefully be back in 2023.
We'd love to see everybody. Players are gathering up on the stage, getting ready to have everything handed out. Yes.
Shout out to Bunch, who's done such a great job as well, marshalling the brackets, herding the cats of the players. Made everything run smoothly and on time. And again, the whole event has been run on PC. It has been run smoothly. There's been no issues, as you see on stage. The only hold-ups has been players going missing. There's not been any drivers collapsing or anything like that. It's been really, really well run. So shout out to everybody involved in making that. I know it's a huge amount of work to make things look like they're no work at all.
Yeah.
The hardest job is to make things look like they're easy, and you know, credit to Mono and his team for doing that as well. I can see the players are there on the stage, the ones that are still here anyway. Obviously, some of them have made the exit, I think, to enjoy the pleasures of Puerto Rico. But we will throw over there as well. Tong on the stage, and we got St. Cola as well. Excellent. All of your favorites.
Oftentimes, Mono will hand out these medals after Street Fighter is done or after whatever game is done for the top 8. Not going to be so easy. Maybe he'll crown himself. We'll see as we head over to St. Cola for the presentation.
And we good. These are your finalists for Street Fighter 5 here at First Attack 2022. Give it up for them for the one time. That's right. In 7th place, it's Louis Main with the plane. In that 4th place position, not only is he running the tournament, he's playing in it.
Top
Mono!
Oh, no doubt.
The honorary Puerto Rican himself, High Dog! The one hailing from Mid-Best, just a kid! And your champion of Street Fighter V First Attack, it is Mr. Crimson!
Congratulations again to Mr. Crimson taking the 10th First Attack Street Fighter 5 title. A worthy winner. Okay, we've got cosplayers walking across the screen. It's all good. It's been a pleasure bringing it to you. Thank you so much to Mono and the First Attack team for inviting me out. Fitting to be here alongside Ultra David, who has supported so many of these events, been so present here. And Must be great to see this reach 10.
Yeah, great. Again, it's always one of my favorites of the FGC calendar is to attend First Attack. I always have a blast. The place is great. The people are great. Everybody here is super cool. The food.
The food is excellent.
The food. The food is very good.
Half man, half Platano, I think. Right now.
Yeah, it's like all I need.
My blood type is Mofongo.
Hello, hello.
There is a ton of great food here. I really highly recommend checking out
Thank
this
you
tournament in
for
the future if
coming
you've
here.
never done it in
De
the
verdad,
past.
congratulations for the player
We
who
are,
participated
in fact,
Street
going to head over
Fighter.
to the stage for an announcement.
We congratulate you from the company of Bandit Tech, that's sponsored by here, and First Attack, that the tournament run with our computer. So thank you so much for participating and congratulations.
I'm not sure what that announcement was, but I'm sure it was very important. You can see Mr. Crimson very happy. Mono, of course, doing a great job putting this fantastic event together. Plug as well. If you want to see Mr. Crimson in action, then SFL Pro Europe 2022 starts tomorrow. Mr. Crimson, of course, team captain of BMS, one of the favorites amongst the teams involved in that. So check it out on Capcom Fighters. Goes live tomorrow for the first episode. But thank you very much for joining us here. More events to come, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a short break with more action, more fighting games to enjoy. We'll see you next time. That's all from me and David.
Thanks a lot, everybody. We got Strive coming up next.
La manera rápida de pagar. QR Code de ATH Móvil y First Bank. Tan fácil como apunta, escanea y paga. First Bank, todo está en uno.
Well, hello. It's not time for Strive yet.
No.
You can tell that because I'm here and I know absolutely nothing about
Same.
Strive. But it is time for our annual exhibition match, which is quite interesting because Mono played in the bracket. However, he didn't get to play Crimson in the bracket.
That's true.
So he said, this is my tournament. One more set. So we're going to get one more exhibition.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, in years past when Mono was not allowed to enter First Attack because it was part of the Capcom Pro Tour, and you can't enter a tournament that you organize, he had the winner play against him in one final set. Well, he had his chance to enter this year, and he's nevertheless going to do this as Shin Grand Finals is what we're going with. The truth. Coming out to play V-Skill 2 even for Mr. Crimson.
Oh yeah, this matchup's
who has
horrendous.
a lot of
Absolutely
experience.
Horrendous for Fang, by the way.
Mono in the past has told me that he feels like it's pretty even, but
No,
this is a
horrible.
blow so far. Crimson's going to know the matchup very well himself, having a very strong Fong in
So
Western
the
Europe
V-Skill
too.
2 means that he can put out the fireball, and Fang can't do anything, because if that thing bounces back off, he gets a full combo. He can't just go underneath it. He has to respect it. It basically stops Fang from being able to do the stuff that Fang wants to do, which is put the carpet down and start putting the poison on the screen as soon as he gets that V-Skill. And other than that, he just has ridiculous ground game anyway. But that's the reason for that V-Skill too.
Mono trying to move in, trying to move forward. An important thing in this matchup too, as well, speaking of the devil, is that Stan Roundhouse for Dawson will actually trade through fireballs.
Yeah.
So it trades through the cloud.
Yeah, that cloud is really difficult to like legitimately put down unless it's in a block string, because
Okay,
it's
okay.
got so much startup. Oh my god, he's dead. It's got so much startup, so much recovery, and you can hit it basically like before. When the animation's there, the hitbox isn't there yet, so you can trade him out of it really, really.
There you go. Perfect example. Crimson caught it. Wow, he really tried to steal a huge turn. Look at the pressure continues. It's not quite stunned, but next grab, next hit. Okay, Crimson, yeah, had to get away from that. Mono has the cloud out.
Down to hit conversion, he was ready.
Hey, backdashing into sweep activated.
So instead of
Game
taking
one.
the opportunity to V-skill up, he teleported in. He wanted the rush down and the offensive opportunity.
Wipe that smile. on
He
your face,
always-
dude. This is Shin Grand Finals. I want you to take this seriously.
When does he look any different to that? That's how he looks. That's how exactly how he looked in Grand Finals.
That is a punish right there. Yes, it's first to two in Shin Grand Finals. Oh, move. Okay. Wow, sick. Poison is there. Slowly ticking out, but wow, okay. V-Skill 2 still there for Sim. That poison actually did a ton of work.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yo, jump roundhouse, no sick. Activates can come, yeah, surely.
Just outside of range and clips him with the medium. Trade with the poison.
Right.
Get the
Yep.
reversal. Just outside of range.
No, no, no.
Sniper. Woo. Can't get underneath the poison.
Very hard situation for Fong right here. He wants to set up Cloud. He
Although
wants
as
to
long-
move forward.
The longer it goes on for,
Yeah, I mean, poison actually is adding up
Yeah.
at this point. Okay.
not long enough.
Of course, you can't get the kill through that, but still, good job to Crimson for slowly bullying in. Huh.
There you go.
Yes,
comes
the
back.
heavy one will come back. Oh, that was Vero. Just got hit in time. Wow, real funky timings coming here out of Mono. Oh, beautiful evasion. Okay, so trigger's ready here for Mono.
Nice This gets out. Really mitigates a
Back
lot of that fire
dash.
damage.
Again, he's outside of sweep activate. Okay, so here's Mono. Wow. Holding up forward. You press the light punch. It's 1-1.
Dawson wins.
Shin Grand Finals.
Crimson having a lovely time.
Round
Mono
one.
looking stressed
He
out.
actually does look really stressed.
Wow, he still had time. Nice trade.
Yeah, and as you can see, on roundhouse, if it cancels like that, you get a lot of weird combos as well.
Stun on its way out.
Oh boy, he could have had a jump and he just didn't believe in it. Well, I'm not taking the obvious sweep activate route right there. Crimson hoping to block it out. Here comes Crimson. Okay, knocked down. No V reversal available to him. That's fine. EX in this guy.
Pseudo frame trap.
Ooh, he got a little too frisky, I guess. And Crimson with the grab will put himself at Shin Grand Finals point.
First to two, of course, in this exhibition. CO's privilege.
Yeah.
No one arguing the fact that he already played in tournament anyway, so
No, it's all good.
we just make it a tradition and continue it.
Ah,
One more touch, that's going to be it.
what a call to do roundhouse right there. Of all the buttons to bring out, but he was totally right, as he was throughout the tournament. Mr. Crimson, not only the First Attack 2022 champion, but the First Attack 2022 Shin Grand Finals champion.
Winner, 2-1. There you go. He gets to keep the trophy with a wink. Thank you so much.
All right, well, congrats again to that man right there.
Top player 2.
He's looking pretty good these days, again.
Pretty
Pretty good. Mr.
good.
Crimson is one of the best in the world. I always have a blast watching him. You know I'm not shy about saying I think that Dawson is super fun. One of my favorite
I
characters in the
really
game.
enjoy. Look, a lot of people will
So
put
I
down
love watching
Dawson. A lot of people put down Dawson. I really enjoy watching highly skilled players use Dawson. There's so much nuance and skill involved in making this character really tick and turn over.
Yeah.
To get these results at this high level, it's really, really beautiful to watch. It's been a beautiful experience. Beautiful watch, but beautiful to experience this wonderful event. First Attack 2022. That's it for Street Fighter 5. Taking a short break, and then we'll be back for some Strive Top 8 right here on Tampa Never Sleeps. So don't go anywhere unless it's to the fridge to get yourself some more refreshments, because the action continues after this short break. Thank you for joining myself and David. Don't forget Street Fighter League Europe. I'm going to plug it again. It's on tomorrow. You can see Mr. Crimson play alongside some of Europe's finest, and I'll be there as well. But I won't be there after this break because it's Strive, and I don't know anything about Strive, but you do. So stay and watch it. Take care.
La manera rápida de pagar. QR Code de ATH Móvil y First Bank. Tan fácil como apunta, escanea y paga. First Bank, todo está en uno.